Hello, and welcome to a brand new campaign run by me with 4 players I met on Roll20. The campaign is Tomb of Annihilation, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the Forgotten Realms. Our players and I have never played D&D together, and some are playing for the first time. So don't take anything personal if we don't use rules or the books as written. The point of the game is to use the rules as guidelines to create an amazing story with friends, and I think we have done that. We have an Aasimar Warlock, a Triton Wizard, an Aasimar Paladin, and a Dwarven Monk taking on their first quest together against the Death Curse, a powerful curse in the land denying resurrection magic and slowly withering away those who have been resurrected. They will head to Cholt, a land of mystery and danger, discover clues, and take on expeditions funded by gold won through quests, arena battles, and looting innovation places. So without spoiling anything, take a seat, remember that the audio and visuals mature and get better, and remember that all heroes have their beginnings, and this is theirs. So welcome to our Tomb of Annihilation campaign, starting now. How's it going?
What's going on, buddy? How about you?
Doing pretty good. So, you ready for tonight?
Hell yeah. I'm ready to play some D&D.
Yeah, same. Looking forward to this.
For sure, man. I gotta play it. I'm in another campaign now, too, so I played it yesterday with that one. This one's weird. It's a Western. It's a D&D Western.
Is it still D&D like the rule setting?
Yeah, it's 5e.
Okay, cool.
Yep. I'm a freaking, I'm a dwarf gravedigger, like cleric of the grave. So I made him like an undertaker. Like he's an undertaker.
Yeah. That's cool.
And I reskinned this staff to be like like this shovel I carry around.
Nice. I like that.
His name is Flint.
So you did that on, you found them on Roll20?
No, it's IRL friends. We were playing in person, but with COVID,
Right.
we switched to Actually, I originally met these people online through like a D&D Facebook group,
Right.
like a local thing to play in person. We started that like a year ago, and then that original campaign, some people kind of, you know how it goes. Some people dropped out, so it changed some of the dynamics. So we changed from that original campaign to this Western one, and then we did that in person for a while. But then that only was like three sessions or so. Then COVID happened, so then we started a couple weeks back doing them roughly every other week, every other Saturday.
Makes sense, though. It's good.
My wife gets to play with it. She plays in that one with it.
That's the trick. Getting the wife to play.
Yeah, well, my wife's a nerdy gamer. I met her in World of Warcraft, so
Yeah.
we have our 12-year anniversary actually today.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
What are you guys gonna do? Or what did you do?
Well, I mean, we have kids, so it's not like it's in COVID. But last night we just barbecued. We grilled and made a nice dinner, dude. We made these dates for appetizer. Like they're well, you take dates and put almonds in them and then wrap them in bacon and then cook them in the oven and they crisp up. It's really good for appetizer.
That's good.
Some nice steaks, stuff like that. Drink some wine. Just kind of kept it like a little key because we have kids and can't really go anywhere right now. So
Yeah. Nice. Well, congratulations.
It was nice though. Thanks, bud. That's funny in the campaign. She's a rogue who can't rogue apparently because all her rolls have been terrible until she tries to like sleight of hand. And she also she wants to be like an arcane trickster, and she put a decent amount of charisma because she wants to be all like fast talker. And she just tries to fast talk and steal and just gets like cheating poker. She just caught constantly and just does fucking terrible. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I tried to get my girlfriend to play, but she's not as interested in D&D. She'll play other stuff.
Oh yeah, like what else are you guys trying to do then?
She plays
like board
Fallout
games in general?
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout, and I had her play Elder Scrolls Online. Made her a character.
Oh yeah, so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she has she made a character for a little bit.
That's cool.
She gets very nervous fast when attacked, so
No,
yeah.
She's skittish.
She's very skittish, especially in Fallout.
That's funny.
Yeah. Guess we'll wait for Phil to make his lunch.
Mm-hmm. We have Xbox and now PlayStations and obviously PC, but with Xbox we have that. What's it called? It's the like Gold, the Game Pass river. Yeah.
Right.
And I have like Minecraft. I have a new Minecraft dungeon on. We just tried it today. It's actually pretty cool. So it's a lot like Diablo 3. I mean, excuse me.
That's good. I haven't played the new Diablo. I've been waiting for the newer one.
For 4, yeah.
Yeah.
4 looks cool.
I'm hoping that it's better. I didn't think 3 was bad. It just with all the games that were coming out at the time, I was like, it's not something I'm gonna spend money on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I never picked it up.
Yeah, I put a lot of time in Diablo 3, first on PC and then on console.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we switched to console because it's kind of used to be more PC people, but the kids it's like hard to just be up on your PC and
yeah, no, it's easier.
So it's easier on the console because you can kind of like just be on the couch and kind of pause and keep an eye on the kids better. Like I know it sounds weird, but like when you're up on close to a computer screen, there's kind of like tunnel vision. At least I do.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like don't watch the kids as good as you should.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the console thing. Plus, what's nice about the console is on Xbox at least is that you can link accounts with one other person. So you buy the game once and you share that game with the other person. So you don't have to buy the game twice. So when we buy games, we're not buying 2 copies of these freaking games.
Right. That's good though.
So
that's probably
that's
a saver. That's a money saver
right
there.
For sure. The Microsoft's been really cool with stuff like that. That's why I'm kind of been more of a Xbox fan. Even though there's some games on Sony's, PS4 or whatever, that I really want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like my wife really isn't a fan of Fantasy. I'm not, but she is, and she wants to play that remake really bad, 7 or whatever it is. That was a timed exclusive on Sony's on PlayStation. I want to play one called Horizon, I think. Zero, or what's it called?
Zero Dark Horizon or Horizon Dawn.
Yeah, Dawn, whatever that one is. Yeah, it's like a weird like robot
Horizon Dawn
RPG. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play that. I want to play God of War and Spider-Man. But I want to buy a whole console just for those games.
Mm-hmm.
Who jumped in this? This is Mr. Dwarf Boy?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dwarf. The monk.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts and prayers, boys. Thoughts and prayers.
Lunch. Kind of late lunch.
Yeah, I was busy doing other stuff, and then I finally finished cleaning.
You sound different, like your mic does or something.
Do I?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Better or worse?
No, it does.
Worse. Is it normal? Is that normal to you? Or is it just me?
Yeah. This is the normal microphone that I use. I mean, I could switch to my blue microphone.
Guys, give it a shot if you don't mind. Let's see what the difference.
Alright. Let me. Come on, chameleon. Come and
Someone's watching The
Let me-
Office.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Seconds. Go to voice and audio. Okay, how does this sound?
Better to me, at least.
Okay, I just switched it to my Yeti stereo microphone.
A blue Yeti, huh?
Yeah.
You a streamer?
Me a little bit.
I'm a nerd. I just keep up on stuff like that. I play music, so I have like my little setup over here, my guitar, my bass.
Hey, we're here.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Wait, I forgot that. I forgot he's new, and I need to help him level. So I was like, oh, let's like do that real quick because this is gonna be a level up mid session, I think.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I have to level up in session. I haven't leveled up yet, so we're supposed to
Yeah.
wait.
Well,
We do it at a long rest.
you'll have.
Yeah.
We gotta go to the temple, then we're probably gonna long rest first.
Hey,
and after that,
could you guys like have your emergency in like 8 hours? I think that'd be great.
I mean, we're really tired. We're really tired. We just need to rest first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually wounded. I think I'm the only one.
I
Man,
actually,
I am
think
out of spells.
I think I healed to full health during that fight because of the curse. But
I am wounded.
I've got one spell left.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my health. I always forget what's Oh yeah, I'm halfway dead. I'm half health. Less than
Same
actually.
here. I'm less than half health too. I'm 7 out of 19.
I'm 7 out of 18. Yeah.
7 out of 19. 7 out of 19.
Oh,
No.
well, that's gonna be.
Probably just be like, hey, here's an urgent quest.
It's
Figure it
probably
out,
not
and then
gonna.
we're gonna go to bed and we're gonna go deal with it. 'cause we
Yeah, it's
can't do
probably
anything
not
today.
gonna be a fight.
I mean, I still have lay on hands, which I'm probably gonna.
Meanwhile, the DM's sitting behind his curtain over there, like, "Oh God, they're all gonna die."
Yeah.
He's all like,
Oh God, they're all gonna die.
he's like, you guys were having a good weekend.
Well,
Sorry to drop this on you guys all of a sudden, but you're gonna die.
Please, a good weekend, bro, man. We got a citywide lockdown from 8 to 3 over here in California.
mm-hmm.
Is that
I mean-
new?
Because of the
Yeah.
stupid riots.
Yeah,
Oh God, damn it!
a lot of states have also like called in National Guard and are having curfews put in for a lot of places.
Yeah, I have a curfew here.
I don't
I think
have
I've got
one.
anything new, but I wasn't gonna leave the house anyways. So
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, like me either. Like,
Yeah, same.
okay.
Yeah, this is New
Yeah.
York. Try to stop us from leaving.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You
Well.
want to?
If I get hungry, yeah.
Yeah.
If I need some ramen and it's 11 at night, I need to go get some ramen.
I mean, if you need your ramen, you gotta go get the ramen.
Yeah,
Just send me a slice of New York's pizza, bro. I've been craving that for a while.
Bruh,
Bro,
no
Bruh.
problem.
bruh.
just ship me a slice of pizza.
Yeah. But anyway, I do hope you guys have had a good week. Hope you're all safe. Hope you continue to have a good, safe week. And let's get into it. We got a lot to do today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
So,
Great session, guys.
Yep.
I know, right? So
Right.
great.
Great
Good one.
session.
See you guys next week.
Got a lot of confidence, guys. Good job.
So let us begin. Let's recap since we're about to hit a milestone in the adventure. So, Tomb of Annihilation. In the world of Faerun, the Forgotten Realms, in a world of wonder and magic, a darkness has crept into the world. A powerful magic known as the Death Curse has befallen those who have died and been risen, which is reserved for the noblest of heroes, the richest of kings, and the most powerful of beings. Our group of adventurers have taken to ending this curse, as the world may be fated, where heroes become finite and death comes for all. En route to Chult, an island within the Sea of Swords, you all faced pirates and saw Armeg, the dragon turtle, and defender of the island, in hopes that the jungles of Chult, vastly unexplored, has some relation to the Death Curse. Under the employ of Sindra Sylvain, you have gathered funds for an expedition, met a merchant prince, battled in the Grand Colosseum, made allies, and acquired your first magical items. But before you could rest from your recent triumph in the melee tournament, an acolyte of Grandfather Sintembi, a high priest of Zavras, has found you all and wishes for you to aid her in a return to the temple. Something has gone wrong, as the high priest, in sympathy with your goal to end the Death Curse, has decided to undergo a ritual to pierce the veil and divine the answers to this multi-planar blight. And that is where we continue. On your way back, mid-afternoon, running through the still unknowing denizens and citizens of Port Nyanzaru, a massive trade hub of color and spices and exotic animals, dinosaur races. You are running through the humid temperatures to the Temple of Zavras as it becomes a afternoon orange glow across the horizon. The sun continues to set on this island. And that is where we begin. All of you rushing, sweating, moving towards the temple, and eventually making it to the exterior of the merchant ward, stopping, taking in these 2 to 3 story tower shaped spherical with a silver hue and inlay on the top, reminiscing what could be an eyeball or some kind of ocular lens looking into the sky. However, as you rush forward, you notice there is a glooming dread at your approach. As you approach, the sun in the sky begins to fade into a hue of gray. You move towards the double doors, just ahead of 2 stone steps into the opening of where you once first met Grandfather Sitembi. And as you do, the entire temple billows out a sense of dread, shadow, and a focus on blocking your peripherals.
Oh.
You start to feel like everything you could have seen before is being narrowed and focused as your eyes begin to hone in on only what is in front of you. And with that, I'm going to take us to the Temple of Zavras.
While we're running, could I use my lay hands on myself?
Of course.
Let me use my lay hands for 7 hit points back. Which I already
Man,
I did that while you're talking.
Can't you wait to get back to the end before you start touching yourself, man? I mean, we're in public.
Not a
It's
must
weird
go.
enough for me. Okay, I'll stop.
As you're in now the temple, you find yourself in a room, the entrance room, in complete shadow and darkness. Who of you has dark vision?
I have to remember that actually.
Vision
I'm
for
a
60 feet, I
dwarf.
believe.
I have
Dwarves
dark vision as
do
well.
have dark vision, so I will grant you your
30 feet.
I have light.
Yes.
So I'll just
I
go
also have light, but
be
I
at
have
the end of my staff.
Are you an Asmar? If you have an Asmar like me, we have dark
Yeah,
vision.
I have dark vision for 60 feet.
Yeah.
Don't think Owen does.
I think it's...
What race are
It's
you again?
unusual for me.
Me? I'm an Asmar.
No.
Let me check something
Oh,
on
human,
yours
right?
real
my
quick.
bad.
Are you,
No,
are you human?
Owen's a Triton.
Oh yeah.
Owen's like a merman.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
he's like Aquaman.
Oh.
Yeah, so it should be something like this. So Doldir, you do have dark vision. You said. Bellador, Irvin, and Owen, you do not have dark vision.
Oh, I do.
I'm the only one who doesn't.
The two
Bellador.
Asmars have. Yeah, Irvin and Bellador have
Okay.
because we're Asmar. So.
So that is
My dark vision
30,
says it's 60
60, 30? 30 feet.
Yeah, dim
I
like
have-
60 and
I have 60.
Okay. I think it's
for
like,
brightness light. You need darkness as if it were dim
let me
light.
make sure I'm doing it correctly. Yeah, I think so.
And you can see, black and white, shade of gray, whatever. It's not color.
I think that's how it works here. If things change, I will change them later.
However,
However,
healing potions, don't we,
I
gentlemen?
did cast light though, just so you know.
okay, where would you like to cast
think-
light on?
Light is at the end of my quarterstaff.
Okay. So, that is 30.
And we still have mage armor going, right? Because we cast it just before the
Yes, 8 hours.
I'm the only one that doesn't have a potion, if you're asking.
Yes.
'Cause I use
Oh yeah,
I
you
use
used
it
to
on
revi-
Irvin
you used to
test.
pick up Irvin.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you
I'll
fucked
I'll
up?
pass you my potion then.
As you have approached, the acolyte is fearful to enter the temple and watches as you all enter and asks you all to find grandfather's Tempe and end whatever is happening. Entering the stone structure, you find that the double doors leading to the interior of the hall you saw before is closed. And now I would say to you all, what would you all like to do?
I would like to go up to the door and see if I can hear anything through the door.
All right. You can move your tokens as you wish. Just remember one thing: anywhere you move your token will be final. So
No
Doldir,
peeking around corners and going back and saying I didn't do that.
Okay, hold
Yes.
on. I didn't realize that I started.
no
I didn't-
worries.
I have not let go of my guy yet.
No problem. Doldir, give me the first perception check, please.
I'll move right there.
Yeah, I'll do
I'll
that.
go right there. Was this a door, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's a
two
door, yeah.
double doors.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go
made
first.
of solid wood.
Thank you.
11 to hear anything behind the door or
This
anything
is
close.
so bad.
I know.
Listening
Leave me alone.
through, you don't hear anything that pronounces itself. You don't hear anything that distinguishes itself as maybe a person or movement. You just hear silence.
Guys, I don't hear anything.
Possible to like try and like only slightly open the door and sneak in without like giving out too much noise.
I actually have an idea. Yeah. Can I? Yeah, I want to open the door slowly.
Okay. You take the handles and slowly push in, and you feel the weight of the door slowly creaking.
I ain't doing
nothing-
that, right?
But
Who's
nothing.
doing that?
But nothing too excessive. As you do, from your side, you have a glimpse into the room.
Okay. I want to take one step in.
Okay. Feel free.
Now I want to
Then I'm
cast
gonna move to where he was.
divine sense.
Okay. Link me the divine sense.
demons, undead, and fae, I think, and 30 feet can be blocked by walls, something like that.
Okay. So, as you cast the spell, you project from yourself the divine power that is granted to you by your deity. And as it's pushed from you, you feel it guide itself like in a shockwave through the chamber. And as it expels from you, eventually it stops here, feeling resistance of some sort of fiendish creature.
Guys, there's some sort of evil over in the back right. I feel I sense something.
You
Should
know,
I drink? Should
I
I
just-
drink my potion?
no. Quick question for anyone: does anyone know what this deity, this church, even supposed to be? Is because what you could sense could be like whatever like thing they worship actually. Because he did say he was gonna summon their god to listen to them.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come down, is to find out about their doctrines. But what I understand is they're similar to my own faith, but I don't know what their doctrines are.
Yeah, I don't think. But you say you
Yeah.
sense something in there?
Yes. Stay close together, and let's
Alright.
move as a unit.
Um,
I'm gonna take another step forward.
As the group moves forward, I need everyone to make a stealth check.
First, can I was gonna drink a potion before I went in there.
Okay, what kind of potion?
It's the regular one.
the
Okay.
potion of healing.
From
Yeah, the
who?
potion heal. For me.
Who's
You got it
Irvin,
from Irvin.
Irvin gave it to him earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, Irvin gave it to me. Yeah.
Okay, so you may do that. Everyone make a stealth check. Doldir, you also have to roll the healing on that, which is 2d4 plus 2.
I had a disadvantage.
Not necessarily disadvantage, only for Irvin, who has the chainmail.
So
I just want to make sure.
8
Oh.
points.
Yeah, I have disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not very good stealth.
Oh my god, it's scrolled all the way up.
So
There we
Doldir
go.
does
Hey!
heal for 6 hit points.
Ouch.
You got more hit
it's
points
2D
than I got on my
2d4
stealth roll.
plus 2, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8.
No, it's 6.
Did you roll for
You
stealth
didn't add
twice?
the... Okay, yeah, you didn't add the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 8.
Nah.
You're right.
All right, you said make a stealth check, right?
Yes, sir.
Old stealthy old deer, I'll tell you.
Yep.
Got a 22, baby.
Okay,
Oh dear.
so that's a 22, a 5, a 4, and a 14 as you all enter, moving into the Grand Hall of the Temple of Zavras. So, do enter your characters in. So what you see is a round circular chamber, pews with blue cloth as the seating covers, and ahead of you, from the dark vision and the light source from Own, your lights push in and you see a raised platform with a figure statue of someone kneeling and praying, and they are cloaked. You also see a bunch of remnants of small rocks and pebbles beneath it. The platform is about 5 feet up, but additionally, you see that the torches that when you entered the room before and this one are all extinguished. And as your light source enters, Own, the radius of it begins to diminish.
Mm-hmm. Am I getting the sense that this place has been desecrated?
No, I think that's what happened here.
Give
It
me.
seems that way.
You could.
Like,
if
I'm
you
a
want,
priest. I'm proficient in religion.
Can we do religion checks? Him and I?
I would give either an Arcana or Religion check for anyone who has the proficiency in it.
You want to do religion? I do Arcana.
I'll do religion, that's where I'm proficient in, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Ugh!
Y'all got it. Never mind. Y'all don't got
Shit's
this.
weird, guys.
Can I give it I'm gonna give it an Arcana attempt.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, even worse.
It's cool. It's cool. We're getting out of the way,
As
guys.
you're
Alright.
taking in the gravity of what might be happening to your magic Own, to the sense you got, Irvin, and Bellador, you're not yet adept at using arcane magic in that way or arcane knowledge. You're still
Bold.
very new to this.
Doldir's just lost.
Yeah, Doldir is moving in,
He's just
preparing
chilling.
for a fight if
I got my
necessary.
magic. It's
But
called
as
thoughts
you've
and prayers.
as you've all started
Yeah, we got thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, hold on, let me
to
go here.
gather yourselves in here, the shadows start to turn into a fog and creep in around the exterior of the walls and in towards the center. And as it does, you all hear a subtle growling.
Oh shit.
And I would like you all to click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Don't have the. This is
I
bad.
guess it's like clicking on your token. And then
Yeah.
I click on my token.
Click my token.
And then initiative.
I don't. Hey. We actually rolled pretty good for this.
I know, yeah.
Somebody hear something growling? I guess I had my turn.
Oh, it
Now,
rolled an 8.
Real quick, on the map, are those benches?
Yes.
Those are pews.
These
Like
are
pews, I'm
pews
guessing.
like you would find in a church.
Like in a church where you would sit down while giving us.
How tall are they?
They are no more than 3 to 4 feet up.
Oh, easy, so I can hide behind it real easily. Cool.
Yeah, you're short enough to hide.
Yeah, he's like as tall as a dwarf.
So, as you all take in this moment, there is nothing that grasps at you as what could be creating this. And as things continue, you hear the growl, a snarl. Bellador, what would you like to do?
But like, is this just like a square that's like sounds like from every direction or like a specific direction?
You could use your turn to make a perception check, but it is indistinguishable at the moment.
I'll just go 1, 2, and I'll move up here,
Okay.
and actually I don't really see anything I can attack.
As you do, there is a feeling of coolness within the fog, and a heavy growl coming from this area.
And I aim at the fog and use an Eldritch Blast in it.
Okay. With disadvantage, make me an attack roll.
Alright, we set to disadvantage, and that's not good.
Okay. You fire off an Eldritch Blast into the corner, and your blue force illuminates some of the darkness and shadow, and it slams into the stonework, and you hear a crack and a smash and tumbling of pebbles. A silence. And then pause, moving across the stonework. Anything else you would like to do, Bellador?
There's nothing else I can do if I don't know what I'm trying to do it to, so I have to end my turn.
Okay. So with that, we have Irvin.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I still feel this thing? Oh no, my turn. It's up until my turn. So when my turn started, I don't sense it anymore.
Mhm.
Okay. Before I started though, did I sense where it was at?
Yes, it was in this corner that the Eldritch Blast was fired in.
Which is this corner over here.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's see, I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't see anything, right?
What is your perception?
Like passive perception?
Yes.
Let's see, where would that be? Right now. Sorry. You still. Where's that one?
Yeah, it would be towards the bottom left where your skills are.
Oh, wisdom perception, 9.
No, you do not see anything within the shadows or the darkness.
What the hell was that noise?
So I'm gonna take like the what's it called? Defensive or dodge action? I'm gonna take the dodge
Okay.
action.
Okay. So, Irvin is taking the dodge action. Put this on for now. And it is now Owen's turn.
All right. So I like where I'm at. I think I'm gonna stay there. But so I can barely notice that there's somebody at an altar praying. I can hear him at least, right?
That was a statue of someone.
Statue, not a person.
A statue of someone praying.
Oh, I thought somebody was actually praying. Okay.
I love this music. Ain't gonna lie.
It is
Oh,
nice.
I don't hear it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You might have your roll 20 muted.
So go over to your settings and then the master music volume.
I'll go there, and I'd like to, I guess, roll perception. I can't search.
Yeah, I can raise it for you. Actually, it's almost at max.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Is that
it
what
now.
I want to do?
So you.
Oh, I hear it. I'm being dumb. Ooh.
So you said you would like to make a perception?
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot.
Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead and make me that. Okay, 18.
Hey.
Knowing Irvin has already called out that there was something within the corner, focusing your footsteps to move as quiet as possible, you do hear the movement of stone pebbles and what sounds like the paws of a canine creature.
So I know where it's at, right?
Yes, you do actually see now within the guidance of your light spell, you see a brief shimmer between shadow and something physical in the shape of a dog or a
Where was that
wolf.
again?
It
You
was like
specifically
around
know
here.
that
Right there.
You specifically
Okay.
know that it is on this tile.
But I wouldn't know right now, right?
You would
I
not.
just-
We don't
I
actually
knew it was
see
in that
it
like
there, though, right?
direction. I
No.
just shot randomly.
There is something there within the shadow, even though your light spell
I'm
is
gonna
making
die.
contact with the light.
I'll go there. I'll point at the spot so everybody else can see what I'm pointing at. You there! Reveal yourself, creature.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say
And that's my turn.
you're using the aid action then.
Okay.
Okay. So with that, Owen points out into the shadows, and some of you briefly get a glimpse of what looks like a shadow wolf. But it is almost impossible to see when focusing. And with that, that's Owen's turn. Doldir, you're up.
Let's go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so I can't see it, right?
Running forward, Owen points out in that direction. I will give you a straight roll if you wish to attack it. What you see from your perspective seems to be a shimmer of smoke and darkness. You don't see a physical substance to it, but it seems to be a swirling of shadow low to
Okay.
the ground. And then you
Alright.
hear growls.
So yeah, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. That'll be a straight roll. I think you're not. I think you
That's
don't.
less than I rolled.
Yeah, that you just did a d20. You didn't add any modifiers to it.
Yeah,
Oh, so I'm sorry. Hold on. Let
I
me
would,
do it. This
I would hit your attack.
Yeah, hit the actual attack.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts.
Why does it smell like the hose over there? What the hell? That's
Thoughts.
hilarious.
Very nice.
It's not even I thought... Oh my god.
I don't do this often, but if you check your character sheet, you do now have a point of inspiration.
Oh, me? Good. Yeah.
Oh, did you change it? Did you change it from to the right it was supposed to be to that?
He changed it to thoughts and prayers.
I know.
Prayers.
Yeah, I thought you did
Not
that.
that-
not
no,
he.
No, I did
No,
that.
he did that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
He's
That's
too
amazing.
he's too cultured for me.
That's
Well,
amazing.
Well, I will.
The funny part was like I was waiting for this day, bro. I was
You
waiting
were
since Sunday.
waiting. You were waiting.
So with that, I will say a 19 definitely does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, I'm gonna do radiant damage.
Okay, so do remember.
Oops, hold on.
You rolled it. Yeah.
So do remember you have not attuned to the items yet, which means it will not do the
yeah,
magic
so
damage yet, but it will still count as an on-hit attack. So do roll your damage like normal.
See, that was the thing because it rolled it again because I clicked on the damage type.
You should just be able to click thoughts and prayers on the bar
Okay.
in the chat, not in the on your.
In the chat.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Yeah.
So it'll be 6.
Okay. So you look down, aim, and go for a punch with the brass knuckles attached. You were looking to use radiant damage, so you use the gold pair on your right hand and went to smite down on the creature. And as you did, you make contact with something with some mass and solidness to it, and you crack and you feel darkness as your fist makes contact, and you pull back. You still have more attacks if you want to try.
Yeah, I'm going for another one.
Okay. Actually,
Oh.
That's a crit.
as that happens, the creature immediately bites back. Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. As your fist comes back, you feel a sharp snap back at your fist, as you've already retracted it. But that is your turn.
We got some kind of darkness dog over here.
Darkness dog.
He says, as you all now hear a echoing howl that hits the core of all of you. I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not wisdom.
That's my weakness too.
That's my weakness.
13.
Oh wait, I'm still at disadvantage. Damn it.
5.
But still, that's the first one
Oh,
anyways.
luckily I get the. Oh god.
Oh no! No!
As the howl beckons through the entire chamber and the hollowness of the tower that ascends higher than you can all see at the moment, both Irvin and Belhador are considered panicked. You can only use the dash action on your turn to move away as far as you can from the creature.
So wait, I can't move
And-
towards it at all.
You must use all of your movement and any action. You may only use the dash action to move away from the creature the safest and shortest way possible.
Oh my god.
And
It can't
with,
be all game and system and zigzagging and dumb shit like that. So
and
you gotta just be
yeah,
running for your life.
so with that, Bellador, you're up. You must move at least 30 feet away from the creature now.
Wait, Belhador?
Yeah, me.
Bellador and
Oh,
Irvin.
I keep getting them confused. Never mind.
I'm 30 feet away from
Hey
where I
man,
was.
where you going?
I don't know. I'm scared.
1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have to move further still. The
I was
first.
like, wait.
The
I was like, yeah.
You're here. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Let's see. Oh yeah. I don't really. I guess.
No,
Yeah,
away from it. That'd still
I
be
mean,
closer.
I don't know if I can really go any
So
farther
you
except
can
like
move
down here in the corner.
Yeah. So you can leave the room and run 30,
Yeah,
30
literally-
feet.
You would literally have to
Ah.
move.
You would
around.
li-
Alright, so,
The shortest path away from the creature will
Right.
always be in a straight line away.
Okay, so I moved 30 feet into the
Yes.
into
So-
the other one basically. Bye, guys.
Imagine it as your
See ya.
character find whatever thing would cause fear in your character and use that.
Okay.
I understand you're gonna want to still participate and find a way to help, but in this moment, you are
You're
terrified.
scared for your life. You're scared for your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just in the other room now,
Yes.
Flight or flight. Fight.
It's
Okay.
fight or flight.
So
and I can't. That's on my
We're
turn.
fighting.
yes, you wouldn't be able.
5, 10,
Uh,
20, 25, 30. That'd be logical, right?
yes,
Should
sir.
we match up, reckon?
Unless you would be more logical, you just start jumping over booths.
Yes. So
I'm out of here.
yeah, the safest way. So Irvin also does the same on his turn after Belhador. They both begin to flee from the room, leaving Owen and Doldir to face the creature currently. And on that note, Owen, it is your turn. As you hear the howl, you stand resolute, and with your experience, know that you have to defeat this creature now, before things get out of hand.
So here's my question. There's two things that I want to do, and you may only let me do one of them.
Okay.
One, I'd like to attempt an aid action again, like I did before.
Okay.
Two, I'd like to roll again to figure out what the fuck this thing is. You know, like weaknesses, etc. What do you even call it? I don't know. It's just a shadow wolf at the moment.
Make an Arcana check. I'll allow it. This is more digging into your knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
At some point in dealing, in researching, creatures of darkness, you did stumble upon things that would be more commonly known in arcane circles, as those that were much more powerful refuse to be even categorized and have stricken that from record. But this creature is considered a shadow mastiff or a shadow wolf, and these creatures conceal themselves in any sort of shadow or darkness, especially that darkness created from light, even if the light, as long as the light is not pure sunlight. So your light spell would not reveal it. However, radiant energies do create the effect of sunlight. So that would be the extent of your knowledge.
Bellador,
Yeah,
hit it as hard as you can with the shiny knuckles.
I can't. They're not attuned yet. And my name is Doldir.
Oh, for me
My
out
bad,
here.
man. My bad.
They say as the
you
creature
just
snaps.
hear him yell. I just go, yeah. I'm in the other room over here. What?
We need radiant power.
I don't think any of us have any ability to do that.
Just me.
And with that,
not attuned to
it
the
is
knuckles yet.
Doldir's turn.
All right, so it's basically in this corner right here, right?
Yes, he points out again, focusing the light spell on the mass of where the creature is.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna move to this corner right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna deck him again in the face with my thoughts and prayers. Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Not again.
As you roll another natural one, the creature gets another attack at
Oh
you.
no! Oh no!
That's a 22
Oh
to hit.
no!
That hits.
Oh, dude, you're focusing too much on them thoughts.
That will be 5 points of piercing damage as you rush in for a swift strike and feel a great teeth start to grade your skin off.
Gotcha. Lord, I'm going in for another attack.
All right, throw me another one. The second one comes in, but a 10 will not hit as you go in for a second strike and feel the mass of the creature, but it turns quickly into shadow and air.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I can't touch it yet.
Wait, didn't own aid like his sister or something?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it canceled out the.
They canceled
Right.
out that. Yeah, he should have.
He has disadvantage because he cannot see the creature,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Cancels that out.
That's
I get
what
it now.
was.
but advantage because of aid.
Mm-hmm.
However,
I missed that part. Sorry.
with that, the creature is going to make an attack towards you, Doldir, for a 16 to hit.
Just hits.
For 4 points of piercing damage as the shadows then leap out from the light spell Own and ravish at Doldir. After that,
Ooh.
the creature
I think you drank that potion before this.
I could really use some help, guys.
I'm still scared.
the creature
Yeah.
moves out of the light spell Own, and you do not see exactly where it moved to.
Do I get to take an attack opportunity?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Fighting an invisible enemy at all times, pretty much.
Crit.
Oh.
Natural 20, baby.
Okay.
Oh.
You specifically see the shadows leave the radius of the light spell that Owen has focused into a spotlight, and it shifts over, and Owen starts to look left and right, but you instantly shift your focus in front of you. The creature has only moved closer to you to gain a better vantage point. It is directly in front of you now.
Okay.
And with that, Bellador, you are up, but you must move 30 feet first.
I'm still panicked.
Yes, sir.
I can't go anywhere except leave the temple.
It's time to leave the temple.
And you
then.
leave the temple.
God damn it.
As you
I
leave,
just-
as
okay,
you
go.
run out the doors, Bellador, you feeling panicked, and you start to sweat, and your heart begins to continuously pound. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Not wisdom again. That's my weakness.
No, this is a good thing that he's letting you do this.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys,
Oh.
I think we should leave.
As you start to focus and try to gain yourself, you drop to both knees, and in your hand you have the Windsinger's blade. But in this moment, it provides no comfort, it provides no strength. And all the doubt you've ever had in your life, if you're good enough, if you can be something more, is starting to fade. Irvin, I need you to also move 30 feet away.
What's that?
Sorry, that's
It's an Amber Alert.
Amber Alert. Because
Oh,
remember,
okay.
like I said, we're on.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No problem.
3 feet, you said?
You must.
5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
And then now I can do a wisdom saving throw as well?
Yes, sir. Oh, you moved your character too far out off the map. Because now I cannot grab it to put it in the. Let's see.
Would you want me to temporarily put it back closer? So I remember
Yes.
I'm at now. So
Yes, if you could.
There you go.
Just so I can put you out of the temple here.
Hey, bud, how's it going?
19. As you run out the temple doors, you stop. You get to the second step, your foot locks into place, and you stand up stiff. A force stops you from completely leaving, and your periphery that was once blocked, that where you could only see the steps in front of you, now open, and you see Belhador on the ground, panicking,
Freaking
hyperventilating.
the fuck out.
The acolyte rushes over, and her words go from muffled to discernible, and she's asking what you saw, where's Grandfather Satembi, and she's berating you with questions, but you are free now of being panicked. But that would be the end of your turn.
Your turn, yeah.
Owen, I think we should leave.
No, I think we should stay.
It is now Owen's turn.
All right. He's conscious. Can I still feed him a potion?
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, like, can I? Because you're conscious. Like, what?
Who?
Are you gonna allow something like that?
Doldir? Yeah, you could. Yeah, you run over in.
If you could
Alright.
get over to him, you can get a potion.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Do you see it?
Yeah, it went
Oh.
right here.
Dang.
I shine my light at that spot.
Okay. With that, Doldir, go ahead and gain 5 hit points from that heal.
Yes, sir.
And
Did
Owen
it.
will, as you guide him and tell him specifically where it is, he blasts and focuses on a spotlight of pure energy. And you do briefly, thanks to the crit and his efforts, see a shadow-formed specter of a wolf preparing to strike at you again.
Oh.
With that,
Let's go, buddy.
it will be your turn, unless Owen wants to move.
I already did. I'm behind Boulder now.
Okay.
Okay, would this be an advantage since I do have somebody next to me?
This would still only be a straight roll, because they either cancel each other out, or you gained one or the other.
Okay.
So you already have disadvantage and advantage, so it's neutral.
Okay, so it's just regular. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. 12
12.
will not hit, I'm afraid.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll?
I'd allow that.
All right, I'm using it.
That'll-
21.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
Penny for your thoughts.
As he cracks the fist and hits him with the iron and silver brass knuckle, the left hand cracks into the spectral creature's face, and a rabid dog reacts. You do have that second attack if you want to try.
Yep. Going again. Oh no, that's not going to hit.
No, it's not. But with that, you've already cracked it a couple of times. The creature you've hit starts to strike back. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no.
And with that, 4 points of piercing damage as the creature will grab onto your arm and use a bonus action to bring you to the ground. I need you to make
Is
a
it strength?
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, gotcha. 14.
You will succeed.
I'm
As
already
it
low to the ground.
as it tries to rip your arm and pull you down to the ground for a secondary set of attacks, you stop it by wiggling your way out of this and using the gravity that you are very attuned to. With that, though, Bellador.
Well, I
Yes,
have a
I'll
quick
walk
question.
34
Is it still is it still clinging to my arm?
No, it does
No.
pull back. You shake yourself away from it. But Bellador, you do not flee any further. Bellador, you need to, however, still make another wisdom saving throw.
It's hopefully. Finally!
Woo.
20.
I'm about to say this fool's gonna pass out from being panicked.
I need
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking
at,
go into a panic attack and pass out.
at this moment, I need you to describe what breaks you from this panic.
Basically, what I'm thinking was, what brought him to a panic was, he had like my guy had a fear of like failure because he wasn't able to protect someone close to him. What brought him was that person like being thought out of the person that he failed to protect, like forgiving him for not being able to help him before, brought him out of his panic.
Okay. So with that, you are no longer panicked. It is, however, the end of your turn to roll the save. So you'll be able to rush back into the fight. But that knowledge and hope does bring you out of it, and you see at the top of the steps Irvin, who's looking at you along with the acolyte, and are now both prepared to rush back into the battle. Irvin, you're up.
Okay. I'm
So,
off the map, so
I will throw you back in. No problem.
Dash, baby, dash. Dash.
So yeah, I'm gonna head towards my friends, of course. 5, 10, 15, 25. I see what's going on. I reckon that. Okay, Do I see my friends yet? 25,
Yeah, you see them over here.
30. Okay. And then wasn't somebody like really wounded and like pinned or something like that?
No.
As
Goldie
you-
was
as you-
I'm
injured.
the only one that's wounded.
As you rush in, they both seem harried so far. Doldir does look to be hurt the most, as he seems to be wrestling with the shadows themselves.
Okay. Seeing that, and now that we just leveled, is there any way I see my
So
friends?
remember, you're not
Anyway.
level 3 yet.
Uh-huh.
You're
We gotta do a
so
long rest first.
after
We
a
have to
long
long rest first.
I understand that. I was gonna ask if I could if I squeak by my race, seeing what happened in the situation, if my level 3 racial could unlock, possibly. Called Radiant Soul. Like, so not all level 3 stuff, just my racial.
I would allow you to make a percentile dice roll.
Okay.
So roll me a D100.
Yeah. Looking for it right now. Hold on.
I'm sorry. As you try to dig deep into that and bring forth everything you've learned so far, it does seem to still be contained within you. There's too much going on for you to focus what you've learned into something new.
Okay. Am I still able to use my rest of my dash action?
You have an action still, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to. I don't see this thing, right?
You do not, but you do see that Doldir is fighting with a shadow in front of him.
20. So I should be able to make it right there.
And as you do move forward, you do hear the snarls and bites of a canine creature ahead of you.
Be careful. This one's slippery.
You okay, friend?
I'm a little worse for the wear, but I still got some fight in me.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Everybody make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, motherfucker.
Don't tempt him. Blow, don't tempt him.
Yeah, don't give me any fucking ideas. Can you give him negative inspiration, please?
So, Own, it is your turn.
No, don't.
All right. I'm going to continue to aid, and I don't think I actually have anything else that I can do.
Okay.
I'm just going to do my best to kind of track the creature wherever it moves.
All right. With that, he calls out with whatever magic is left in Owen's body. He continues to cast a light spell in a very focused spotlight. Doldir, it's your turn.
Let's go. Thoughts and prayers. 13 to hit.
A 13 will just miss. As
Ooh.
you swing.
All right, going for the second one.
That
Nope.
will also miss as you throw down against this creature. Both attacks miss.
Sorry, guys. Just can't hit this thing.
But the creature will roll a natural 1.
Ooh.
And as it does, it reveals itself towards Doldir, who is trying to Irvin, who, as the creature immediately starts to strike towards him, you see the shadow coalesce. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Wait, who rolls the attack? Me?
Yes.
Sweet. Let's see.
A
Check
normal
out.
attack.
Yeah.
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage and show me half of it.
Oh, damn.
So, as the creature, this will be taking away your reaction. As the creature reveals itself, you bring out your greatsword and use this as an opportunity to stop its attack towards Doldir. And as you do, you cut into and splash a bunch of fog against the wall that then puffs out of existence. So for that, I will. Oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong thing. Come on. What the hell's going on? There we go. Minus. Okay. So you strike the creature. Bellador, it is your turn.
Bring me back in, please.
Yes, sir. You enter back into the temple, prepared to participate, prepared to move forward.
15, 20, 25, 30. Is there any way of me knowing where the thing is just by my guess?
You rush in as you hear a howl after Irvin does cut into a entity just beneath him. It is somewhat blocked by the pew, but Owen continues to bring down a light into the area. Owen, do you call out to Bellador?
I'm gonna keep just pointing the light at it.
Do you give him any information?
We can't see it, but it's there. Follow the light.
Bellador, assist me.
Alright. So, it's your choice, Bellador.
So let's see. I have a general guess of where it is.
Mm-hmm.
So would that mean I have a disadvantage if I did an attack?
It would just be one straight roll.
Alright, so I'm gonna try an Eldritch Blast.
Whoa! You trying to kill us?
Just give me a shot here, bro. 17.
That will hit.
Do 5 damage.
All right. So with that, you guys work together. Bellador fires out an Eldritch Blast, and you hear the creature cry out as you slam it with a arcane blast to the side. With that, the shadows begin to die down, and the light reveals a dark, shadowed, covered wolf that is being stitched together by only fog and mist. There is no mass to the creature. But as it's trying to contain itself, it then slips back into its concealment spell. With that, Irvin, it's your turn.
Alright, so I seen where he was swinging at, and I'm gonna try. Is it normal, or is it with...
It's just a straight attack.
Okay, I guess.
22 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 5.
Oh, I rolled low. That sucks.
Nothing.
Oh, for sure.
With that,
Yeah, I've been whiffing all day.
With that, Irvin slams down, thank you, into the creature and then cracks the sword into the stonework as the creature tries to dodge out of the way. However, you do bring the creature out of its concealment, and for the first time, you all see the creature in its fullness.
Oh, dude, that thing's crazy looking.
Yeah, it's creepy, man.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
With that, the creature is revealed, and it gains a sense of mass, a sense of skin, dark fur, and with that,
Flesh.
what looked like a very dark, fiendish ghost creature seems mortal as it tries to hold on to its existence. Owen, it's your turn.
Oh, I don't like where I'm at anymore. Alright. I'm in melee range. We can see it. We don't have disadvantage on it anymore, right?
No more disadvantage.
Cool. I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay, with a ray of frost.
And miss.
Right. So you try to coalesce the frigid blast within you, and as you try to, the creature immediately snaps back and tries to lunge at you. It breaks the spell in your hand momentarily. That would be your turn, unless you have movement.
Yeah. No, that's my turn, because if I move away, he's gonna attack me.
Okay. Doldir, as the creature starts to ravish at Own for casting a spell at it, now's your opportunity.
With straight roll or advantage?
You do have advantage.
Let's go, boys.
12 will not hit.
Hit.
As you try
Sorry,
to
fellas.
hit the creature, it's already jumped onto Own.
Jumped on the own. All right, my second attack.
19 will
19.
hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
4. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Nice, dude.
I literally go in because you said jumped on. I just go for an I just go for a swirl right hook.
Okay.
Right hook. Yeah, swirl right hook.
As you do, the creature's mouth and jaw own. You see it start to bite at you, but you don't smell an intenseness of dog breath. You smell cold, frigid air. You feel a sense of panic within you, and then a fist cracks into the mass and fur of the creature and explodes it into a puff of darkness and shadow that then splatters against the stonework like blood, and eventually, with time, starts to fade away like crumpled up paper burned. And the creature is no more.
And do things like get better?
With that, your spell then does return to its full power, the light spell. It does then engulf the entire room without issue. The shadows seem to be contained to the corners of the wall itself and whatever lies above at the top of this tower. But there is a door to the east of all of you, to the east side of the room. Though the torches are not lit, Owen's light spell does reveal it.
All right.
Can I like do a perception to listen in, see if there's I can hear anything behind it?
Feel free to make a perception check.
I'd like to ask something too. Given my role before, do I know if these things like go in packs or are they alone?
Not necessarily. From the plane of existence where they come from, yes. But as a creature in the material plane, it is very difficult for a fiend to enter the material plane, let alone several of them. And for the last time you've been here, there did not seem to be some sort of veil tear.
Okay. I'm going to be less concerned than my compatriots, and I'm going to start going through like all the doors and like looking for people who might need help.
Okay. There is only one door here that Bellador is now listening on the other side of. Bellador, you do not hear anything on the other side of the door. You hear a hollowness, however, to whatever's on the exterior.
I'm gonna slowly open the door and try and look inside, I guess. Like, take a step in.
Okay. You open the door. What you do see is a hallway that curves to the left of you and descends 20, maybe 30 feet down.
I'm gonna, like, signal to the other guy. Like, open the door back up and signal to the guys to just come on in and let's check this out.
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
On my way.
Let's check this out, I guess.
Okay. You continue to descend these stone steps deep within the Temple of Zavras. As you all continue to make your way down, you feel a resurgence of that trepidation when you dealt with the Shadow Mastiff. Whatever is on the other side of the door has some sort of similar properties to what you have just faced. And
To draw the Singer's blade just as precaution.
okay. Oh, do you follow them down?
Yeah, I'm going with them. I'm looking for anybody that I can help.
There's no.
This isn't normal. We're in a temple.
Yes.
Yeah.
The people that you are looking for, there does not seem to be any dead bodies, any signs of blood, any signs of people. You did not you did not speak to the acolyte about what happened before or after the creature appeared. Neither did she mention the Mastiff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we go in?
You do see a wooden door, a iron doorknob, and a symbol etched carved into the
whoa.
wood of the door.
You guys want me to look at that first?
Well, we're in a temple, so whoever has the highest religion is probably gonna know more about this or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Religion
whoever's-
or
Pardon me?
Arcana?
Coming through?
Yeah.
Can I get to the door, buddy?
There.
Thanks. Cool. Investigation. I'll do.
It would be Arcana.
Or this. It's the same roll. I'm just investigating just in case there's traps because somebody actually defaced part of the temple there, right? That's what it looks like.
No, it looks like it looks like it's been there as during the construction of the door.
Oh, it's in disadvantage.
I'll be
It's
right
okay.
back.
But with a 25, okay. With a 25 or a 20, you do discern that this is a symbol of Savris, which is an orb or a crystal ball that within the within the glass itself would be eyes. That is the symbol of Zavris, as he was once a very powerful wizard who was eventually contained within a magic item, which was a crystal sphere, and the only semblance of him within it was 6 eyes that would consistently peer out of the glass. This does seem to be akin to the temple you are in.
But I don't sense of any issues with the door itself,
No,
right?
it doesn't seem to be trapped. It doesn't seem to be locked.
And that it wasn't so much like somebody just hurriedly scraped a symbol into the wood, right? It's been there.
It's been
It's
there.
like professionally done. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna back up, and somebody else can open the door. I think that it's okay to open the door.
First, I guess. So. Yeah, if you want to move, I'll put my guy there. There we go.
There we go.
And open the door.
Okay. As you open the door, you see a similar room to the chamber you were in before. You see a circular room with a very smooth blue stone wall, but pillars slammed and to the foundation of them, keeping the temple up. You see 4 statues within the room, all looking at one another from across the chamber. And in the center of this chamber, you see what is a diamond or triangular blue force field around an elder man that resembles Grandfather Zitembi, who is chanting continuously over and over again, unstopping, unwavering in whatever language he is speaking, as the blue walls of this prism he is in continue to push away the darkness within the room in what looks to be emissions of energy.
Oh, so he's pushing away the darkness?
It seems to be that.
Here's that.
Seems to be that way. Okay, so we need to
I'm
protect him.
Yeah, I'm gonna head into the room.
Okay. Who would like to enter the room?
Me.
I
Me.
think all of us.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah, all of us.
Throwing you into the room.
Oh, I don't like how that health bar is halfway done already.
Yeah, we have 1 healing potion left, and I think you have it, Bellador.
I have it. Yep.
Mhm.
And if someone goes down, like in the healing potion itself, I still have the healing hands thing in case we don't run out.
Actually, do you want to pass me that potion while we were walking down here?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
let's do that.
Here you go, bud.
As you
Yeah, thanks.
all
I'll hang on
enter
to
the
that.
room, you hear the
I'll still
chanting
track that from my thing.
continuously of the grandfather.
Mm-hmm. Nervous.
And the
I felt
darkness
I felt like the music
pushes
changed.
away into the walls. And as they do for the last time, you see a beacon of white energy expend from Grandfather Zitembi as he collapses into the ground. And as he does, he begins to breathe in heavily, stopping the chanting. The door opens fully as you all enter. He turns slowly to look at you all, and still on the ground looks up. You have to illuminate the orbs. I do not have the strength to continue.
I start looking for orbs.
I'll also look for
Yeah.
orbs.
I'll look for orbs too since I came
How
back.
do you eliminate them?
He
With
continues
fire?
and says, one from mortal hands, one from the arcane weave, and the final from the divines. And he collapses to the ground. And with that, two things happen. One, the shadows that have dissipated from this room
Oh my god.
slowly start to crawl towards you all. And second, my hourglass was just flipped. You have 5 minutes.
Oh, fuck, guys.
All right.
Do we roll for initiative or same order or what?
I will allow everyone in their own action. You can choose whoever goes first. Up to you.
Well, I gotta say,
We should go in pairs.
I say the arcane one. You'll need to illuminate that one probably.
Yes. Let's go south. Owen, come with
Wait,
me.
do we know which orb is what?
No, we don't. Come with me, Owen.
Yeah, go. Boldia will come with me. Let's go to this one.
How are we gonna do the? I'll try illuminating this one with my light. How are we gonna do the divine one?
Me.
I guess me or Irving, because we're both Asimars.
Customers, perfect. Cool. I try to
Yeah.
light this one up.
As you all start running around the room, the shadows push in.
I try to illuminate this one.
Okay. You rush up to what you see, a blue, dull orb on top of a pedestal. It has an engraving or scripture beneath it.
Can I read it? What language is it?
What languages do you speak?
I speak all kinds of language. No, I'm joking. I
Like all of them.
I speak the
Common
language
and
of fish.
Dwarvish. Only 2 languages I speak. Common and Dwarvish.
This one does not seem to be a language you speak.
I speak
Wait.
common celestial. Is it celestial?
This one is in Celestial.
Alright, I'll try and. What does it say?
This one says the light of the heavens.
I'll try and activate it.
How do you try to activate it?
I actually don't know what we're supposed to do. I guess I'll touch the orb and see if anything happens.
You touch the orb and feel a coldness to it. Give me a religion check.
Oh no.
The darkness swells within the room and pushes forward. Nothing happens.
Oh no, that didn't work.
You do know that this one might be the divine rune, though. 2 more
Alright.
orbs.
I'm gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Gonna keep moving.
So what's this
Well,
one
it's
on
their
the
turn. Let's let them do theirs first.
Owen and Irvin, what languages do you speak?
Own speaks do.
I speak
Common,
Elven,
giant, and
Sylvan.
primordial.
Yeah, Celestial, Elven, and Sylvan for me.
This
They call it
one does not. It has basis in arcana, but has the end of it does say the weave. You cannot discern the entire part of it, however.
Cool. I'm gonna cast light on that fucker. Is that gonna work?
You use your
Only
action
one way to find
you
out.
cast the magic into it, and as you do, a blue power starts to swell within it, and it pushes out and creates a radius of light within the room.
Oh my gosh,
Okay,
why didn't I
the
think?
other two.
Why didn't I think of that? I have the light spell.
With
And you
that,
have it from divine.
Doldir, you run over, and you don't have to interpret this. This one, as plain in common, says the fire that was given to man.
Oh, I need to start a fire. Am I right? The fire that was given to man.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Dang, I can't meditate. I don't have any fire. I mean, I got a tinderbox.
The darkness swells, and the half of the room is now covered in darkness. You all start to feel anxiety encroach as your time is slowly starting to dwindle.
Oh,
So
come on,
I
guys.
take out my tinderbox. I rip a piece of cloth from and I try to start to make a fire.
Okay, make me a survival check.
And can I use my light spell on this one to see if that works?
Oops.
One moment. Doldir, with the 9 being the main roll, since you didn't have an advantage, you continue to as you get a spark, the darkness swallows the flame.
Oof.
That will be your turn. Bellador and Irvin have moved over to the other one. What do you all like? What did you like to do?
This one says this
can I read
one's
this
for
one?
It's in Celestial.
And I can read it, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
it said, what did it say again?
The light of the heavens.
Light of the heavens?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and use my light spell to see if that might work.
You cast light into it as the final seconds dwell, and nothing takes into the orb, and the entire
Can I
room
use...
is
Okay.
now covered in darkness.
Oh, no. The timer's up? I didn't see the timer anywhere, so I didn't know where we're
Yeah,
at.
I didn't see a timer anywhere.
As that happens, you all lose dark vision. You all lose the semblances of light that are not. Yeah. Let's see. As you're all swallowed by light, you can only see one thing. I mean, by darkness, there's only one light you see, and that is the orb that Owen was able to activate. And now that you are in the darkness, everyone takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2.
I'd like to do 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a bunch of incense, I guess. That'll burn.
Okay.
Can I chuck my incense over to wherever I last remember seeing Boulder at?
Doldir.
While I think, yeah, Dolder.
He got a
No, no,
nickname,
I
right?
call him
That's
Boulder
my
as a
We gotta
nickname.
call her nickname,
Okay,
dude.
okay.
It's her nickname.
Yeah.
That's my
Alright.
nickname.
Yeah,
Boulder.
That's your
Boulder.
nickname for you, mate.
And I'd like to think furiously about how to light the religious orb, seeing that they failed with their innate ability.
Okay.
Well, I actually didn't get a chance to try anything
You
yet,
run
so
over
let's try.
towards where Doldir was. Doldir, you cannot see anything in this darkness. You can only see the light far and away. And a hand reaches towards you and grabs yours, and in it, incense, or what you feel like could be even kindling, is put in your hand. And with that, it moves away from you. Owen, make me an Arcana check. Or an Intelligence check.
Well, who's doing that? Can I do a religion?
Arcana or religion?
You may all make either an Arcana or a Religion check.
You're doing religion on Arcana.
Oh, I don't know why I haven't done it.
I'm gonna do an I'm gonna do a religion check, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh.
Owen, you believe that these need to have a focus from something related to the inner element. Fire. Divine.
Oh.
You need something that the fire would most likely work on the sphere that you handed off to Doldir. However, the final one is going to need a presence of divine energy. That could be any kind of
I cast
divine.
healing hands. I use my racial healing hand.
I haven't told you yet.
So yeah,
Well, we also made checks.
your religion checks from both of you, as you both look at one another, feel something similar. That if you could focus both of your energy together into this to cast a divine spell into it, it would activate. However, all of you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
4. Okay.
Ouch.
3, 4. So yeah, let's give that a shot.
Belhador, try it again with Irvin.
Yeah.
I'm casting healing hands into it.
Okay.
I'll use my healing hands as well.
Okay. Both of you grab the orb, and cast healing hands into it. And as you do, the darkness begins to swell. And then a blue light ignites within the orb.
Oh yeah. How's it going on that one? Oh, one over there, bud.
Doldir, you are swollen and swallowed in darkness. You are intensely panicking. I need you to try to light that fire.
He only has like what, 1 health?
Does he get assistance having something that's made to burn?
Not necessarily. I will need a survival check, Doldir. $13. 13 will be just enough. And the final orb glows as Doldir creates a fire with the kindling, and the shadows start to scream. Everyone starts to panic as you hear a terrifying scream in your head and skull, a wailing like a ring wraith. As all of you then see 2, 3, 6 shadow demons that have been skulking within this room, feeding on you as they all begin to panic and explode. Eventually, the orbs illuminate the entirety of the room, and there isn't a single area of darkness. And as that happens, the blue light of the barrier around Grandfather Sitembi then... Oh, I forgot to take his hit points too.
Oh no, is he?
No, pretty close though.
No.
But his force field dissipates. He himself finally collapses. You all look around the room and see the darkness that once even lingered in the cracks of the room have gone and disappeared. And then you all hear, however, a voice. A voice that emanates from the room. How disappointing. You think that you want to know what crawls within the darkness of this land. But you're fools. Once you see darkness for the first time, it lingers. It consumes. This death curse will swallow your world. Paltry. Insignificant in the grand scheme. Have your fun. But the truth will be your doom. And the lights start to go in up. And the entirety of the darkness of the temple is destroyed. And with that,
That was a close one.
Yeah.
and with that, you are all free.
Hey, Boulder, how much health you got?
I went over to the Satombi,
Yeah, let's go check him out.
help him up. You okay? What happened? What was that all about?
It was Lyra,
She caused this?
goddess of deception, and she hides what people wish to know, the truths, the important things of the world. I didn't think that she would be behind this, but seems she has an amusement in blocking divining of the source of this. But I still was able to see before she stopped me.
What did you see? What did you learn?
Let's see. He, sweating, brings himself up to a crawl. A jungle. A jungle city far to the south. Enclosed by cliffs and crawling with snakes. And a black obelisk draped in vines. It seemed to have some dark entity within. But this wasn't even the source of the evil that is the Death Curse. But the beginning of where it lies dormant. Sorry, that was too loud, the music, so I had to switch it. Oh, wrong one. So, with that, Grandfather Satembi, over the next course, a round of 5 or 10 minutes, disseminates the vision he was given of a city within the jungle, deep south of Port Nanzaro, of an infestation of snakes and serpents, of a dark obelisk near the entrance to something dormant. And he says that with time and even his prowess with divination magic, he himself gave up on divining further. And that's when Lyra forced herself in, as divine magics thin the veils between this realm and the divines who are separate from your world.
Oh.
The divines are not allowed to cross. And thinning the veils is a dangerous endeavor, because any number of deities seek to use that to sneak in or push their power through, which is when you bring up the Shadow Mastiff, and he does consider that to be a byproduct of her pushing into the material plane.
Bad. Okay.
Well, we should
me
probably
just turn
go
this off.
get the acolyte and help and get him some rest and stuff.
Give him some what?
I was saying we should get the acolyte, make sure they're all settled, and we should go get some rest.
Yeah, we could use some healing. That wore us out. Do you have any heals?
I gave it. Owen has the last potion. I gave it to him.
Well,
just-
so I have in my background, I have a thing called Shelter Faithful, and it says I can command the respect of those who share their faith, and you can perform the religious ceremonies of your deity, and you can intervention companies can expect to receive free healing and care. I'll just get.
So with that, combined with the gratitude that Grandfather Satembi does bring from your aid in this, and saving his life, saving the temple, and denying Lyra an opportunity into your world, he does offer to bring in the clerics and acolytes who can provide healing. So over the course of the next hour, you do all heal to half your hit points for the time being.
Thank Jesus.
So that would be Own, Doldir, Dervin, Bellador. If you're not already at half health, do push yourself to half. And you can round up.
What hit point?
So
It could be different.
I'm at 14. So wait, I'm at 14. So do I even get any health or no?
No. If
No.
you're less than half, you go to
Basically,
half.
what they are young acolytes and clerics who have taken the time to learn, but aren't yet there.
Okay, I get. So nothing changes for my guy. I'm good. All right. So once everything's set, I said we go back to the inn and get some rest.
Me?
We need to take a long rest, right?
But is there any other questions we have?
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, and I'll address grandfather over here. It looks like you guys have a little work to do here, and I had questions about your order. Would you mind if I stayed with you for the night?
Actually, I was gonna ask the same.
Yeah.
Of course not. Anything you all wish, I do. Once recovered, plan to
Also,
provide any support I can in your actions against the Death Curse.
plus it would be, I think, a good idea to keep an eye on.
Oh, within that hour, do I get attuned to my thoughts and prayers?
Yes.
Thank you.
Spoken like
We're
a
over here,
true
like, tying in
first-time
boulders,
D&D
just like-
adventurer. But yes, you do.
That's hilarious. Dude, you're like,
Attune those bad boys.
I'm attuning them.
So,
all right.
I would say for the rest of the time here, it is late. He does offer you lodging within the temple. It is very modest, as the temple is not designed for such things. But he does provide sleeping bag. Sleeping bags.
Stop that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, yeah, that was like literally every.
Yeah. So he provides sleeping bags, food, the comforts of whatever care you all need for the time being, and you all will then, I guess, rest within the Temple of Zavris. And the Grandfather Satembi does offer to provide more when the next morning comes, as he and everyone will need a proper rest for what is to come.
Of course.
Of course. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I want to rest for sure.
Yeah,
Recover.
definitely.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'd like to level my character up, which I have to figure out.
Okay.
Be reminded how to do.
So with that,
Switch on.
everyone, you get a good night's rest, heal for full hit points, and you are all, congratulations, 3rd level.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, with leveling up, you get 2 options. You can roll your hit points or take the average. However, you cannot take the average after you rolled. So it's your choice to take the average hit points or roll.
What's the average?
It is half
Depends on your hit die.
your hit die plus 1.
Plus 1. Let me.
I mean, plus your constitution.
Yeah.
Sorry, not plus 1.
Mine's a D8. So what's a D8? Is it plus 5?
4.
What
Plus
is
4?
What's
Plus,
your
4 plus your
constitution?
con.
And so 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'll take that.
Your
I'll
constitution
take
is what?
Yeah, I'll take
take
the
the
average
average.
for the
My
6.
constitution is 2.
Plus 2?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So I'll take the 6.
Okay, so go ahead and change your maximum hit points now. So
To 25.
6 to Doldir,
26.
6 to Bellador.
Am I a D10? I think I am.
You should be a D10.
So 5 plus.
And I got 3 key
Plus 1.
points.
So 6.
Got average anyways, so
I get it.
whatever.
Oh, you rolled. Oh. Never know.
24.
You never know.
I was like, screw it. Oh, I gotta do this too before I forget.
So, with that, we're going to take a quick break to give you guys time to update your character sheets. Take a breath. Great job, guys, with the encounter. You all worked well together. And yeah. So I will be back. Thanks for playing. We'll continue this in like 8 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like we're all here. Anyone have any questions for me before we go back into it?
No, I think I'm good.
Think so.
Everyone do their hit points?
Yep.
Yep.
Break is over.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, so let's jump back into it.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. So,
So,
picking from where we left off, it is another day in Port Nyanzaro. You are all awaking from your modest accommodations at the Temple of Zavris. Brought to you all is a fresh set of clothes, new, fresh clothes, and basic porridge from their services. And eventually, a grandfather, Sitembi, enters, stiff a bit from the night before, but
quick question.
Mhm.
Before, like, he comes in, well, first of all, when I wake up, I want to cast Mage Armor on myself, obviously. And before he comes in, could I use, because I just got the Pact of the Blade, could I perform the ritual to make the Wingslinger's Blade my pact weapon?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'll spend an hour doing that beforehand.
Okay. So, what is your patron that you're choosing?
I have my,
He
I'm
has
a
a patron.
Hexblade Warlock,
Okay.
so
So we'll get into that.
yeah.
So you spend time. The ritual is extensive and consumes the majority of the hour of focus, cleaning the blade, preparing it with a certain oil that you would have had to gotten earlier, but would have been easy enough. You guys have made money, made connections. When you eventually meet with Grandfather Zatembi, there's a basic table and chairs brought forth within the main hall of the temple, and you and the acolytes eat together and converse. And Grandfather just is very grateful for everything.
Oh, you are so welcome.
It
It was our pleasure.
I do appreciate that, and I do believe I did promise aid in this, and as long as you have Wakanga as support, you also have mine, and I believe we can provide a good support base. So, what progress have you made so far on your own?
We're still trying to get the funds together, be able to leave. We're getting ready to figure out what guide we'd like to hire. I think we've got a pretty good idea, but we haven't met them yet.
Right.
Aside from that, we're still in pretty basic, what we brought with us.
Yeah. It's been trying to, like, we know it's dangerous out there, so we've been trying to get stuff to better
we're trying
arm
equipment,
ourselves.
for equipment, exactly equipment, and
We've made some headway. We have at least one magic weapon between us.
we won some.
As far as
some
funds
tournaments.
go, though, I don't think that the 200 gold or so that we've gathered as a group will get us very far.
And especially me being broke, I got no gold. I just got silver and copper.
Don't underestimate the value of silver. But
I know.
I do believe that you've at least made some traction, and it's important. Acquiring magic items on any adventure is a very powerful boon. I believe funds are probably going to be a difficult endeavor, but I will speak with Wakanga myself today, and I will let him know of our alliance and how we can push his coffers forward in a more focused endeavor instead of a supportive one. So I will see about that today. I would say that we are still a bit out of our depth when it comes to where we need to go. or where you need to travel to within Cholt. It is disturbing to know that it is within our lands themselves that festers the roots of this death curse. It is hard to fathom or even conceive where it could be dwelling. I have some ideas of civilizations that once thrived within Cholt, centuries, if not thousands of years ago. But I will need some time to do some research. I will do that on my own time, and I will be able to give you more information on that.
Okay, thanks.
So, what are your plans moving forward? I plan to provide Wakongo with a nudge towards providing more on-hand gold up front. And I myself will look into potential places to travel to explore that might give us a lead on this city in the jungle. But what do you feel you would like to be spending your time on?
Honestly, we've mostly been fighting, but we need to... Like, we've been in the pits, and that's all well and good and all, because we haven't fought together as a group before. But we don't have, like, traveling equipment. We don't know what we're going to need in a jungle. I, myself, do not come from a jungle environment, so we really need
me neither.
one or more guides,
Might
equipment.
I suggest you spend a good part of the day getting that nipped in the bud? I feel like funds and knowledge is something we are now realizing are the three cornerstones of this quest, and we cannot do it without a guide, however.
Right. I think, personally, also, I may need to consider procuring some armaments for myself, as dangerous as it has been just in the city.
Wasn't there like
so.
a list we got from that guy who runs the spell that
I have the list.
Okay.
So I think that our plans originally for today was to meet one of the guides, look into what we need to get to go north, nearer the city, about the other concern that we have with your associate, your acolyte.
Is he not a...
That would be south.
Plans.
Yeah, it would be acolyte of...
Yeah.
Port Nanzaro is the second northernmost location you know of.
God damn it, jeez. I smacked him in the back of the head. I'm just kidding. No. Just kidding.
So, I don't think we planned on fighting today. I think that today is we're gonna pack, get a guide, and maybe consider making our first venture.
Funds? I mean, I don't feel
We
like
have some funds.
Yeah, we do, but
I feel like we need to share more funds.
Remember, what's his name said he was gonna help us with that anyway, the merchant prince.
yes, but we, our friend here is gonna talk to him and see if we can get more aid because the church is backing us as well.
Yeah.
I think that maybe our first guide, if we're not going to be direct on our main mission here, may need to come out of our pocket first, and then we can go from there with what they have available.
I agree. I agree.
So, it sounds like a plan. How do you propose you go about finding your guide? I mean...
We have a list.
We have
actually.
a list of them.
I think there were two that were favorites.
Okay.
Which ones were that?
There is an individual who is straight up wanting to just better the environment here. And another one with similar, but not totally selfless. I think it was like a druidy sort of person. I'd have to go look at the list.
Right. Well, I do believe that this is a mission of great importance, and I do, if I could interject, I do believe that you should keep a modest containment on the probably full purpose of the adventure. Who knows who might be lurking in contempt or even to sabotage such an endeavor.
That's good advice.
I did look up its
Trust no one.
the one you were talking about that's once good is Iku on the list.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Your food's here, Lindsay.
So,
I want food. Where's my food?
Yeah.
oh,
He get
I'm
no-
sorry.
he-
There's spam in the corner.
Spam. Good old spam.
Hey,
We cook it dark at first, so that way it gives it a nice crunch, but always juicy and savory.
Hey. Fill the belly up.
So, I will go off to see Wakanga, now, and maybe we can meet back before the end of the day and meet at his villa and have a proper gathering of allies and resources that we can maybe spend the night working on. And so, I would recommend coming back, say, not 7 to 9, and we can dig deep, burn the midnight fuel.
we'll meet you at Conda's villa at that time.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So, Grandfather Sitembi parts with you all. The day is yours. What would you all like to do?
Shopping.
I don't have the money to do much, but
Yeah,
I feel like we need to make more money, so I either go back to
yeah. Let's see. So,
something like that.
if I recall correctly, if I recall correctly, we have the pirates thing, which would give us a lot of money, but will take a while.
Pirate
There's
thing,
that-
yeah.
There's that championship we could do, but
That's
that might.
we
but
don't know
I
when that will be either.
Yeah, and we don't want to like put into like a long-term commitment here if we're gonna leave soon.
I think we should start exploring the island.
I think we should soon, but I think it might be still a bit premature to.
Yeah,
I would like.
we really don't know
I'm open to,
what's going on this island besides what's going on here.
and the overall general, all that. But
Yeah.
I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mhm.
No problem.
You pee your pants. You be a man and you.
You do not leave the game.
Put your depend on and get going.
It's an online game, Ma. You can't pause it. So, as a group, where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Really, it doesn't matter to me. I'll just follow wherever.
Same. My vote though is to go continue with CM. I feel like climbing the ranks well. It helps hone our
Well-
fighting, our like combat skills as a team. Like we can work
Yeah,
well as
I think the
running
only-
cool at the same time.
I
Same
think
point.
like the only rank higher from the Coliseum we could go to is the championship fight, but I think we could go to a melee, but like we won't like put
We-
the rats up the ranks.
Well, there's a multiple like modes or
Yeah, there's
yeah.
like
there's a different like
that was like the animal fight thing.
yeah. There's the other thing we can do. We're supposed to make.
Mm.
So that's a thing. And then, because the more we work together in the situation, the better we get at techniques
Yeah.
of combat and how we're learn how each other's like strengths and weaknesses and the team.
Yeah, true.
And if we're doing that at the same time we're making gold coin, I feel like that's a win-win personally. Again, I'm open to. Cause I understand fighting is not gonna be the only. Yeah. I do think this is good.
So,
Train.
where would you all like to head then?
But that's my vote. What's everybody else have? What's everybody else think?
Sorry, 1 second, I'm just reading something.
Okay. Well, I'll say you do start making your way south at the very least towards the Thundering Lizard and the Coliseum, as well as the Magic Shop. There's lots of avenues down south on your way from the Merchant Ward. While you're making your way through the town, there is the buzzing again of the daily dinosaur races. that are about to take place within the next couple of hours. And people pushing their carts aside, selling foods and trinkets, and you're stopped every now and then as people try to sell you different things. And the direction is still yours to take. Where does the group want to finally end up?
I was looking at some. I do have a question. I was looking at my sheet. I do have some resistances. How much do those like take off of damages?
Half.
Oh, they take off half. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes. If you have resistance to a certain damage type, you take half the damage from that type.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. So yeah, what do you guys think? Maybe we should just go back to the Coliseum and fight some more? Like you said, learn how better combat with everyone in a group.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a win-win. Kill two birds, you know.
Plus, we can bet money on ourselves again and earn some more that way. What do the other guys think?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
What was the plan?
We were just thinking. We were discussing the possibility of going back to the Coliseum again.
Okay.
What do you think? Unless you have a better idea of where we should go.
I think that it might be a good idea to go and meet and hire a guide today. And
Why?
at least because once we hire them, we can have them figure out what sort of shopping lists we need to take with us.
That's true.
But if we don't have I mean, that doesn't seem like a super urgent thing. As soon as we hire a guide, as long as we can just go do that shopping.
Cut out for that last bit.
Oh, okay. To me, it just seems like which is where we're kind of lacking. That once we hire the guide, they can give us the list at any point and fulfill the lists quickly. So I don't see why that would be like a urgent task.
Oh, I think the urgent task is we need to start leaving.
Yeah.
Well, I agree, but we can't leave if we're underfunded. We have no way to hire, pay for gear and.
We can hire a guide right now.
We have one guide. But then what other gear? We still need other gear, and we wanted two guides. Which they said the second one we were going to try to get with the merchant printer. But we still need to have funds to for equipment for.
I think we've got the funds to go more than a few days out of town, but I think we've got the funds to do a short trip.
Oh wait, what's our task? Are we just doing the first task of helping
To go north and check out that Thayan encampment.
south?
I thought it was north.
You just said we're super north.
No,
He said that we're the second most northern
I
position.
remember saying we have to go down a
There's-
river.
she wanted to go south down the
okay.
river to find to go to the Aldani Basin because she believed the Red Wizards of Thay were skulking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so on top of that, we'd also
Remember how many
already
days?
want to think about getting a boat.
I mean, the thing is,
All right. I do
something
want to
else.
go shopping before I think about going to the Coliseum, though.
okay.
What do you want to get?
I'm good with that.
I
think we should try to get a boat, and which I think we need some more capital, right?
We do need capital.
So I think this will work. I think we should just do both our plans. We get the boat, but we should go do the Coliseum and get gold, and go do the boat next.
So, yeah,
We're going shopping first.
And then shopping for days.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
mundane stuff, so we're gonna go check out this place that we were recommended.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking for? Canoe,
Potions.
Potions. Okay, you're looking to just pick up potions from the.
I think we were actually recommended to check out the Emerald Enclave just
Yes.
outside the city gates.
Yeah, the Emerald
Yeah.
Enclave, just outside the city gates, has it's like a guild of adventure type survivalist hunters who do kind of pride and glorify the pushing out into the wilderness and surviving. It's basically what they do. So you guys could go there and check if you want to speak with them, or you could buy canoes or boats from people within here. There's plenty of shops. that are still getting ready for the dinosaur races, but are willing to sell at any rate during the day. Some of you are too far away from your mics or breaking up.
Wait, who
Sorry.
was that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting yelled at from across the house. Sorry. So we've got two options. We can go to the Emerald Enclave or where?
Just
The
generally
city.
shop within the city.
I think I'd like to at least touch base with the Emerald Enclave, even though it's a little bit of a walk.
Yeah, might as well.
I agree with that.
You don't know what they'll have either. Maybe they'll actually
Yeah.
have work too.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you all make your way down up the north side of the city, making your way out towards the Executioner's Run, and there seems to be a ziggurat nearby. And while you're traveling through, you see guards, you see people, you see commotion, and of course another person is making their runs through the Executioner gauntlet, and you can hear the sound of raptors and screams and people as they cheer, and some are rewarded for their bets, and some unified go ooh as another person falls within the pit. But finding your way to the old city and further out, one of the ziggurats has a large sign towards the entrance called the Emerald Enclave, and there seems to be people outside of it fletching arrows together, and someone is actually sanding down and working on a set of canoes in the middle of the day. Shirtless man, as you all approach the enclave. Do you all want to head inside or shop here?
Nice thing.
I'll head inside.
Okay. Heading inside what looks to be a 15-foot staircase up, and heads into the heart of this pretty substantial area, this building. You see a warm, very warm welcome of a burning hearth across the room. Two of them, dual hearts, where they're just creating like this massive bonfire within this furnace, and it's hot, and it seems to be actually where there is a minor forge on both sides, and people coming in. It seems to be half tavern, half workshop, half blacksmithing. Like it's all just a bunch of different things where it's a hotspot of people coming in to buy weapons, a hotspot for people to get arrows, boats, guides, advice, or just sit down and eat food. But you see a bunch of probably similarly looking people that were in the Thundering Lizard, but more reserved to the less raucousy and causing a commotion and civilly talking. You can hear gossip and rumors as people are talking to one another about the time they went out past the old city and were headed down the Tiriki, made it towards the Tiriki anchorage, and saw a massive giant snapping turtle the size of probably Armeg's, half of Armeg, just on land, maybe one of his spawn. And another person in the back of the room talking about, no, I said I saw a dragon, red, big wings flying over the basin. And all of them just talking and rumoring and sharing stories.
I'm gonna look for the shopkeep and try and converse with him.
So you meet one of the man behind the counters, and he's a human, light-skinned man. Goes, huh, what are you looking for?
Me and my companions here were looking in the market for a boat and wanted to see what kind of prices you could give us.
Oh, that's kind of depending on what kind of boat you're looking for. Are you looking for just a basic canoe or like something a bit more substantial?
Oh, definitely more substantial.
Something more substantial than a canoe, yeah.
All right, well, that's gonna run you a bit more pricey. We got a few of those though, so you're looking for extended travel, to rent, or to just buy it out.
What do you guys think? Should we? What do you guys think? Rent or just buy it?
Probably rent. We'll see what the
Yeah,
costs are.
probably. Yeah, yeah. Probably most likely to rent. How much would it be for that?
If we buy it,
Yeah.
we sell it.
Let's-
Well, to rent them out, we're gonna run you about 30 silver pieces, but an upfront of 10 gold is down payment in case you don't come back with it. Happens more often than you think.
So there's 30 pieces a day or entirely for the whole trip? Or
30 pieces for a month. 30 pieces of...
a month,
If you come back, you get your gold deposit back.
but with a security deposit of 10 gold in
Oh.
case it doesn't come back.
That's way cheaper than I thought it was gonna be.
Hey, these are sturdy boats.
That's a good boat. Okay.
Good thing we're looking for a steady boat.
Yeah. Does it come with? Was that price come with the crew, or I probably have to hire the crew separate?
No, that does not come with a crew. It'll come.
That's just for the vessel itself.
Come with
Yeah, that makes sense.
come with a set of 6 oars, provisions, woodwork to maintain the boat. But it's your job. It's your job to take it out and bring it back, or we keep the deposit. So it's a pretty steep deposit, but it's what keeps us in business here.
We get it back still.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I thought it was gonna be way more expensive than I lean in. So
Yeah. Honestly. So, what do you guys think? This seems like a pretty good deal, in my opinion.
yeah, I agree. What about you?
I agree.
All right, 30 silver, 10 gold. That'll be 10 and 30.
You want to use the 10 gold out of the party funds? I think that makes sense. Owen, are you there, buddy? Did you say there's AFK?
I'm muted. Sorry.
Oh.
It's
Are
fine.
we gonna pay this now, or are we gonna come back for it?
He did say he had a couple, so
No,
I don't know.
No, we have a few. We have a few full size boats, so I wouldn't be
so-
too worried.
If you want to do your boat idea, we can. I thought it was gonna be way more expensive for the boat than.
yeah, I did too, honestly.
That's why. But at the same time, we still have to come up with a really major plan to figure this whole
Yeah.
that whole thing out. I think maybe we want to do that tomorrow, and maybe today we just finish with the Coliseum, and tomorrow we'll go for the boat. Still.
As you're all conversing, a man comes over next to the bar. Humanoid, leather armor, just arms open with there's not like he's wearing a leather vest, armored pad, and he comes over and goes, You're gonna trape around in the jungle with a boat on your back, right?
No.
That'd be. That
That's
sounds ridiculous.
So how do you expect to bring the boat back? As he grabs another mug of ale and starts drinking it down, all snotty, looking at you all like with some sort of matter of fact going on.
I assume the boat would be at a dock. So what you're saying is the boat is not at a dock?
We're gonna
Take it back up the river.
You're gonna dock the boat where? There are no docks outside of Borninzaru. Had a load of these adventurers. No one seems to be paying him any mind.
I think that the boat's a great idea, but maybe we come back for that until
We should-
after we've done our other errands for today.
yeah.
I agree.
Good
I
idea.
agree.
We were shopping. We're probably going to come back, but we needed to know first.
Yeah.
I do have a request. I feel like I like my apparel, but it's not meant for the forest.
Let me check my stuff real quick.
I would like to know if you have any heavy shields or light armors available.
You talk to the innkeeper, and the other man interrupts again. I got an armor I can sell you. This one! Just smacks his chest. I give it to you for 50 gold. This won't stop an arrow, or a zombie bite, or protect you from disease, or from being
It's the only thing that won't do.
killed.
I'll protect you from swords, knives.
But
Well,
I
mosquitoes
promise
don't have a
you,
chance against this armor.
promise you one thing. You are gonna look glorious when you come back in pieces. Another one.
Ethan.
I
Um,
ignore him and I look back to the innkeep.
the innkeep looks at you with not rolling his eyes in a very dramatic way, but in a very cautious, like, anyway. What I can do for you is we sell it's a bit exclusive to those within the guild of the Emerald Enclave.
Well, we were actually referred over to you from someone you may know. Oh goodness.
He's like waiting.
Wasn't was
Eldon.
the guy- Yeah, Eldon.
The
that was his name.
shopkeep of Dispel That Spell.
Oh, Eldon. That's okay.
He said maybe you guys would be a good point to shop for our coming ventures into the forest.
Well, so okay. Well, normally we reserve our finer wares to guild members. But if you're friends with the old wizard, well, I'm sure we can do something for you. However, we do make tailored pieces of armor, and it would take a bit of time. So if you're willing to get fitted today, it'd take maybe about a day or two to get you right and proper for any expedition. If you have the coin, of course.
And I'll pull out both our seal for the Colosseum and Wakanda's seal of approval and put that on the table. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. All right. Got that. You guys.
I'm not rolling in money, but I don't think I am going to have to worry about a whole lot either.
I guess not. Are you guys going for the championship bouts this week?
We're the curse breakers.
Yeah. Oh, you're the newcomers. Okay,
Yeah,
I did hear
that's
about
us.
you.
Quick, Baldur, say your line.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, that is you. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh man. Oh, what a treat. This is nice. And like some people from the other table start turning around and looking at the group and acknowledgement. All right, well, if you're all looking to get fitted, I'm sure we can make you some pretty goddamn good armor for dealing with what you're looking for.
Oh.
But I'm gonna need some specifics. So I've got a couple crafters here, special in metal and hide and leather. But let's see over here. So I have.
Oh, I'm looking for something super
I'm
special.
interested in things that are water resistant. May help with insects. We'll be spending time in the jungle for a while very soon.
Yeah,
And I'm interested in a shield.
And I'm interested in things of the defensive nature, like cloaks of displacements or of.
Cloak of displacement. Never heard of it.
Yeah. They're special beasts that.
Something to take up with Eldon, I think.
Cloak of protections would be good too. I would take a cloak of protection.
Cloak of. I'm sorry, I don't sell magic items.
I think that we're
he
looking at here are master crafted
Yeah.
mundane equipment.
he takes a look towards Beldor and he's like, yeah, like that sword there he's got there. We don't work in magic items per se, but fine master craftsmen, as the wizard here is letting you know. They're a notch above, by far, any sort of mundane equipment you're gonna find.
Right.
Oh yeah, so I could use like a nice cloak that has arms.
He like
What?
what?
Yeah. Wait, what? Just
You want a cloak that has arms?
has arms? Yeah, I'm like what
Yeah.
I get the visual. It's hilarious. It's fucking
And that
hilarious.
has a hoodie.
Oh, you mean sleeves?
Sweatshirt,
Yeah,
basically.
there you go. Sleeves, yeah. Yeah,
But
sleeves.
I saw like fucking like the Armenheimer. What are you?
Well, it might if you're looking for a poncho. We sell them.
That's what
Poncho is-
And he like
Yeah,
looks
That's
over
exactly what
No.
it is.
and there's a
Ponchos
rack
are armless, though, I thought.
of
Ponchos are armless.
ponchos.
He's looking for a hoodie.
I'm looking for a poncho hoodie. Yeah.
He's looking for a
Poncho.
jacket. Looking for a freaking poncho hoodie.
Well,
Yeah, jacket.
Let me explain some of what we have here to help you make a decision. So, we got this crafter here who can work real well with leather and hide armor. And he's got what he likes to call a reinforced property on it. And what that does is it non-magical attacks, such as something like a mace or an axe, or even a sword, will be slowed down on approach to your vital organs by about 2 points of damage. So,
Interesting.
that's
Well,
I
probably
don't
only in the
armor.
only in the leather department. Nothing in the heavy armor. Nothing with the mail or plate.
well. We got another guy who does work the steel, and he's got I think he calls it heavy or weighted. But I think weighted. Yeah, he works on weapons specifically, and he's got a really good mace over there with the weighted property on it. And what that does is normally on a critical hit, nothing fancy really comes about it besides maybe you split the man's skull open.
That sounds pretty fancy to me.
But the weighted property,
Really unfancy.
no matter what, will knock that motherfucker on his ass.
That's awesome.
That's a great
So,
description. That's how you describe a weapon.
it, bro.
That's how you describe a weapon.
yeah, I can go check over. Irvin,
What about shields? Yeah.
bring over that mace over there so I can read its stat block. So yes, so bringing it down to easier terms, the armor he can make, or the guild can make for you, will have one of two properties on it: reinforced, which will block 2 points of damage each attack from non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks.
Sounds powerful.
And the weighted property of, the weighted property on weapons, critical hits with those weapons will knock a medium or smaller creature prone.
What kind of cost are we looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Well, seeing as you're men of stature, we can bring the price down, but not that much. So, probably about 80 gold per property. So, normally it's about 100, so it's a 20% discount, and that's because you come with the quality. But, that's as low as we can go on that.
Okay.
So, but
That
that would
only
be
maces,
each
huh?
piece.
With that property, nothing with great swords. That's my.
Oh, we can do it with a great sword. It's no problem. If you're looking to add it onto that, it's a bit harder, but we could just make you a brand new steel of death if you're looking.
Yeah. I think I'm more interested in the armor, to be honest.
Yeah, that's no problem. Just let us know what you're looking for. We could do both. We have the resources. It's just gonna take some time. So if you want something, it's best to order
I'm
it
actually
now.
pretty interested in the armor. So.
So you do want one set of leather armor.
Oh no, not leather. They said those armor that was somebody did steel. Somebody did heavy armor,
He
right?
wanted the weighted armor.
Yeah.
We
I
did.
think he only has. I think he only has the mace that's weighted.
So
No. There was something that did like -2 damage to non-magical.
That's reinforced, and it was for the leather armor.
reinforced for
only-
leather and
Leather
hide
only.
and
Ah.
weighted for weapons is what we got here.
I'm saying heavy, steel, heavy armor, medium or heavy armor.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm sure he could work in weighted armor, but it's gonna be a bitch to walk in if you're trying to trek through the jungle.
Good point.
Also, I assume you've never tried to swim in plate mail before.
That's
So
also
good
a
point.
Yeah. Think trying to sneak up on T-Rex is gonna be hard enough. Imagine when you gotta swim away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I want to find this special magic armor that's cool. It's called Mithril.
Do you have any exotic creatures that you've had skins delivered from that might fit a heavier style?
Sometimes we do go in trek specific creatures. We got bounties out there, and people come in looking for, damn, what's it called? Fucking, it's like a
Triceratops.
Dinosaur hide is very, it's sought after, but it's easy for us to get. Let me see if I can find it right here.
Basilisk, wyvern, dragon,
Close.
manticore,
Uh,
displacer beast.
If there's a manticore in those jungles, that would be crazy. Here. Looking bounty, 500 gold pieces for the hide and skin of a Kamadin?
Komodo dragon. I'm joking.
Cambion?
No, here, Kamadin. Kamadan.
Do I know what that is?
Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check.
Can I make it a nature check?
This creature? No.
Okay.
I forgot
check
we could
as
do
well?
bounties.
Can I make a check to see if I know what it is?
Yes, you may.
You might as well start taking bounties, bruh.
As
We
you
can get
both,
more gold that way.
Well, we have no idea if it's more than.
as two of you start scratching your chins, it does come to own more. Own the Kamadin or a Kamadin is basically a leopard-like creature. However, it is considered a cursed creature. And ancient and also considered mythological in a way. If we're discussing manticores, this would be in the same category. Not only is this creature considered to be a rare creature, it's considered to not exist, and if it does, it would be in a cursed place. That's the only place you might find a creature like this. It has snakes as appendages across its entire body, and is considered to be able to put an entire group of people to sleep and massacre them by itself. It is very, very rare, but also considered to be very dangerous.
And we're also probably heading to a cursed place
Yeah.
that has lots of snakes.
Well, remember the Black Obelisk has a dark entity. That might be what that dark entity is.
You got
I'm
anything?
gonna write that down.
Yeah, I want to ask the storekeep. I know you sell weapons, but do you also buy weapons? Because I do have a spare weapon I could sell.
Yeah, I not, I guess, but you know, we wouldn't pay much for it since we would just resell it. We wouldn't be using it. You know, that's where most of the profits come from. So,
Yeah. So,
I mean, to
well,
be
'cause I
honest
now
with you, you're, I don't know you guys, and I see that you're skilled in fighting, but it sounds like you have plans on leaving Port Ninzaro into
Yeah.
the jungle, right? Am I right?
yeah.
You are correct,
Yes.
sir.
Well, let me give you some advice. First, you need to find yourself a good guide. And I mean a serious good guide that's not going to leave you in the middle of the night and take your shit.
Yeah.
Second, I'm going to suggest that you do, in bulk, get probably some armor and new weapons thrown as a mix amongst you all. I'm not saying go in armed, you know, like some sort of army.
Jeez. Yeah.
But you're gonna want to be equipped because you're not just dealing with it's not just about the weapons or the armor. It's about what you're gonna face in there. You've got undead every day, every hour as you're trying to find a place to camp. You might go 2 days without finding a nice place because those sons of bitches follow you everywhere. And they may be slow, but they will catch up to you. And the last thing you want to do is find yourselves in 2 days in, exhausted, and having to throw down with some sort of creature or creatures exposed. It is not a pleasant place.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Appreciate the insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in 3 items now. You've told me about armor. Told me it's about 80 gold for a piece of leather that's got the reinforcement quality.
yes, sir.
Do you have any shields?
Yes, I do believe he does have. We do work in common shields, but he also has. We did have a man come in working from Waterdeep. I think it was Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate. He left over some of his inventory that we've been selling off now and then, and he does have one more shield. I think it is. It's a heavy shield, and it'll serve you like in any other normal shield. But the difference is grapple checks and attempts to make you go prone are all with disadvantage. So it's gonna keep you keep you
On
from,
your feet.
yeah, keep you on your feet, and you know, if anything tries to pick you up, it's gonna be pretty hard.
What's the price?
It's about the same, 80 gold.
To get
Okay.
that to get that effect, does that have to be in your hand or can a person like a back?
No, you're gonna have to be holding that.
You have to be holding it.
Yeah.
I'm interested more in the leather armor than the shield. Do you have any plain heavy shields? Nothing particular.
Oh yeah, of course. We can sell you a basic, you know, wood or steel, you know, whatever you're looking
Wood
for.
sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Steel, I don't want to get metal wet.
No, definitely not. We can run it for you by like 10 silver pieces.
Bot.
All right.
And the last item that I'm interested in is what is the biggest, heaviest blunt weapon that you've got?
We've got a lot of clubs. It's kind of probably it's a mixed weapon if you think about it. There's a lot of creatures out there you don't want to cut. It's got a lot. You're dealing with a lot of poisonous and venomous creatures out there, and their blood is just as toxic, even if some of them might have a cure in them. So we got some mauls, if you're looking for that. Mauls, clubs. I've got a warhammer, if you're looking for something a bit heavier.
Big and meaty.
I would go with the maul or the. Oh, you know what? I got you something right here. Goes to the back, comes back, and you hear a thunk as he brings down a spiked sphere weapon. He goes, "It's a Morning Star. You know, this is probably as good as it gets. It's gonna like slam into whatever it is and stick there. Good luck getting it out, you know. But whatever you,
1 or 2 hands.
one hand, you can use the Morning Star. It's pretty nasty. But if you want to use 2
respect you
hands,
for what you do. I think you're very intelligent. I want something bigger.
Oh, okay.
And I
can-
kind of
you
like
can
look at her.
Look at him. You can weird.
Huh?
You can wield some of these.
Nope, but you can.
Oh,
See,
Let's see.
Actually, I could probably wield the more.
How about this
ever
one?
than I care.
You're looking for something big. You're looking for something to cut. You're trying to decimate things, right? All right.
Not cut. I want it smashed.
Smashed. All right. Hold on. I actually
Oh,
do have
smashed.
something, I think, somewhere. Hold on.
Mhm.
All right.
so I was looking for something with the. I'm thinking I want something with fire prop personally.
I think that's something you'll have to have added at Eldon's.
probably the guy at this spell, that spell can enchant whatever
They
you get.
do not have magic items here.
No, I understand that, but
They have
other
well-made
places
items.
might have that. But I wonder, is that something that's possible? Is that?
Oh
mean,
yeah,
we
that
can-
sort of
we
stuff
can-
is possible.
We
You-
can get you to enchanted
You
probably.
could get a weapon that has a property on it and also have it enchanted.
Are you fucking kidding? I thought you only had one of the other, dude.
Mundane weapon, yeah.
Dude, that's.
So
Anything you buy here,
so
you can add more
weapon
shit on.
weapon and armor properties I homebrewed a long time ago, and they're basically
I like-
master versions of common items you can buy.
I like it, dude.
For
I like it
like-
a lot.
Yeah, thank you. for like bridging gaps that you can't get. Like if you couldn't get the magic.
Why you're still
Yeah.
the gold? Like we don't have the
Yeah.
in between the two. Like there seems to be a big disparage between the regular items and then the
Exactly.
magic items.
They,
lot.
the-
This is kind of
So-
like the place that we should have gone to first.
Yeah, but you know, live and
Should
learn.
have.
We didn't know.
so I have warhammers, and he brings out a warhammer. I got a war pick. He brings out a war pick. I got a fucking trident if you want, but it's not that much damage if you think about it. You know, it's really just.
Yeah, I
Really,
was gonna look at weapons.
it just looks really cool.
It looks
Um,
really cool.
It just looks cool.
and
Here's
I
his
got
armor,
this.
and
If
here's
you're
what-
looking to use a great sword, but also just want to just fucking sunder mountains, look no further than this right here. And he brings out this big cast iron black maul with just
go.
heavy,
Ooh.
heavy whatchamacallit, heavy damn it, I'm sorry. These heavy brick like
Oh,
sides,
okay.
but inside
Okay.
are engraved these sharp, jagged points. Like this is gonna break his skull, his brain,
Dude.
his life.
Okay.
His hopes and dreams will be all over the floor.
Hopes and dreams. That's
Would-
the phrase.
How
you
much
go.
for
Is that the
this?
name of this? Hopes and dreams.
Yeah, hopes and
Hopes and
dreams. I
dreams!
like it. We'll have it patented.
Some prayers,
Hopes and dreams. So,
This one actually does have the weighted property on it already. So for 80
Ooh.
gold pieces, you're looking at a maul that's gonna. There is no equal. We'll call it
I
that.
got 20. What else? What do you guys got?
I've got 57.
I mean, I can pay for it myself.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're gonna carry both weapons?
I could. If you think if you guys think it's wise for me to get this, I mean, it might be interesting.
Yeah,
Some
I
things we
think
might
it
not
is.
want to cut, which I didn't think about that.
I think
Yeah.
that Belhador can cut.
Yeah, I've got a sword. I can cut.
I think we need someone to just destroy.
Yeah, we need someone to smash.
You want to be our guy, Irvin?
If that's what you guys want me to be,
You want to be our party lockpick?
You could be
Lockpick?
the Hulk. Just smash everything.
Oh,
Oh, that reminds me, lockpicks.
Oh yeah, we
You
should
sell
get.
No, I've got lockpicks.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
we do.
and then what's this? What did probably do again on crits? It's what?
On a crit,
They go prone.
a
It knocks those
medium or
motherfuckers
smaller
down.
creature is knocked prone. No roll.
It knocks those motherfuckers down.
And what if they're higher than that? Do they have to?
I don't think
It
so.
wouldn't. It would
Chance
have no
to?
effect.
It just doesn't affect.
Wouldn't have no effect. So it does have an effect.
It would
The
have
effect
no
is no
effect.
effect. The effect
Yeah.
is no effect.
Yeah, that's an effect.
Okay. If you guys think I should get this, I'll buy it.
I think we
Yeah, I
should
do.
get this. Cause I can cut. If we need something cut, I can do that.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look for some more. Do you have any word you suggest? Hawkins? You said,
Huh?
Was
or should I keep his blade, the other blade? My two-handed
I mean, you can
sword?
keep it as a backup.
You can keep both. It depends on what you think you can carry, especially if you're banking
Yeah.
on getting heavier armor.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
true.
So yeah, I kind of. Well, I'm heard of that bird about. That's kind of actually not heavy. It's very light.
I mean, if you also need, I can probably carry something for you if you need me to, because I can
I mean, I'm
probably.
pretty strong, but like, yeah, this stuff does add up. So I think I think if you're gonna be the cutter, I can be the smasher, and we can.
Yeah, I think that would
hawk
work.
this blade. I think I should hawk this blade.
I
How much
mean,
would you give? How much would you give me for this fine blade? And I started explaining how the history of this blade to him, like how it's been handcrafted in my order.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you endorse it yourself, I could give you I'll give you about 25 gold for it.
Fair.
All right. So yeah, if you wanna go over to Smithy, he got an engraving kit, just so that way everyone here's witnesses. Since we know you to be melee victors, it'll actually hawk a good price. But
So the difference would be, let's see, it was 80 gold.
it was 80 gold for the sword, but you got 25 for your.
I owe 55 gold, right?
Yeah, you owe 55 gold. Yes.
Okay.
Come on, total. Come on.
You got anything that a monk can wear that's not armor?
Yeah, your poncho.
Like bracers. They might be able to wear bracers or boots.
Well, not really. I mean, it's really your choice as a monk, really, what you're willing to trade for moving quick or armor-wise. I mean, we got some really nice fur coats.
I'll take some fur coats.
Some nice
You know
fur
what?
coats. Ooh.
I'll just take a poncho.
We're gonna, instead of pimping a ride, we're gonna pimp our monk.
Yeah, we're gonna pimp our dwarf.
He has been wrecking the most face out of all of us. I'm just gonna point that out.
I don't know about that. I've been hitting pretty hard.
I mean, in the last fight, we both ran away, so.
To be fair, it was a magical effect.
Yeah, to be fair.
And I still did like a lot of damage.
You did.
Yeah.
I think he's just barely got you though.
I do think the monk has done more.
I'm curious, maybe.
All right.
Well, I think you're all doing a great job.
So
you pay the 55 gold and trade your great sword after after 10 minutes having it inscribed and endorsed. Everyone walks around and looks at you selling off the sword, and that's just because Bellador, just for importance, the greatsword's actually worth a lot more gold than the weapon you
To
were
be
trying
fair,
to sell.
a great sword would be cool to have the rapier. Everyone knows this.
True, but it's a substantial jump up in price.
Dude, I get it. No big deal,
So,
man. And I don't know. Maybe I can chance to get the rapier enchanted. Might do some extra damage.
It's true. It's very
Could have
true.
that as backup.
All right, so yeah, weapon's yours. You want me to write anything on it, or we can have that also engraved. One side says hopes, the other side says prayers, if you want.
Are you not?
It was hopes and dreams.
Oh yeah, hopes and dreams. I'm sorry, I don't know you fucking goddamn.
Yeah, I'm also like a sailor. Kind of like.
You can name it whatever you want. It's part of the fee.
Are you not entertained?
No.
Last thing they see before their head smashed in.
Hopes and dreams, or you want to just hold off till you figure out a better name?
I'm good with that.
It's up to you. It's your weapon.
Forever.
That choice, mate.
First mate, I think that's a good one too. I don't mind that one either. I'll hold off. I'll just hold off.
All right. Weighted maw is yours. All right, here we go. Well, here you go. And he hands it over. And it's basically cast iron black steel maw with steel grafted on top of it. It is twice, if not 3 times, the weight of your greatsword. This is going to be brutal. Well, because all the weight is in one end, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow, like once you hard to get moving, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever you swing can only dodge. No one's blocking that.
Yeah.
So with that,
shields.
you grab that. You bought the mall.
Did you put it in my? Sorry to interrupt. Did you put it in my?
I
character
just
sheet already or
I
what?
just made the card, so I'll send that to you after the session.
Okay, cool.
So with that, you bought the shield. Anything else you guys want to do here?
Yeah,
Poncho.
not here. Oh, Poncho, yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? You can have the poncho for free.
Is it black?
I can have a black one brought over.
Thank you.
There you
Cool. Do we have time to run to the Coliseum tonight
Mhm.
still?
go. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Guys, I want to try this new thing out, guys. What do you think?
I'm down.
Yeah, let's test this thing out.
All right, let's go to the Coliseum.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Before we leave, potions.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Oh, do you have any healing potions or anything like that that can heal?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Does someone want to help me out here?
I'll help him.
Well,
Yeah,
since you
yeah.
asked, yeah, just throw it in.
We also bought a bunch of stuff.
All right, I'll put advantage on this persuasion. Oh no! No, this is terrible.
Well,
I've been rolling terrible
we
this whole
do
game so
have
far.
healing potions, but we kind of reserve that specifically for guild members only. I know you
How
come
do you
with
become
the
a guild
standard,
member,
but
to be honest?
we have a trial. We have a run that we do within the jungle, and it's about a 5-day endeavor. And if you can be proven to hold your own, you can join the ranks of the Emerald Enclave.
What's the benefits, the perks of that?
Healing potions.
Is it just cheap, or free, or?
We offer any members one free potion per expedition, and a 50% discount on purchase. But that's for use only, not for resale, obviously. And then of course another discount on being able to purchase, the weapons and armor you just bought.
Say it's not a bad idea to try and get in this guild.
Yeah, there's many perks. The Emerald Enclave looks after their own. We never leave a man or woman or trained seal behind.
Or what behind was the last thing you said?
Trained seal.
Oh.
Seal.
That's an inside joke.
So
Yeah.
I say we sign up.
Well, I think we should talk amongst ourselves first.
That's probably a good idea as well.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're ever looking, it's we bring you out with a guide, and they just test your survival instincts. You got 5 days to survive with them, and come back alive, or come back and your guide is irritated from your, whatever you do out there. It's pretty easy. Well, if you're one of us survivalists.
Yeah, let's talk it over later, guys.
All right.
Yeah, it sounds like it made it itching to get to the jungle for.
Yeah.
To do this would be. Do some.
Yeah. Also, the weight on the mall is 12 pounds.
Okay.
That's heavy.
Is it straight? It's just straight. There's no additional +1 to hit.
No, it's just 2d6 bludgeoning instead of slashing, and then on a crit, the creature, if it's a medium or smaller creature, it is knocked prone. I'd be surprised how often that ends up happening.
Not for me, because I don't crit for shit. That's okay.
So you say
That's
now.
Watch, now you constantly get crits now.
I mean, that'd be awesome. I won't complain.
I had a guy kill
Yeah.
an entire, kill everyone in a bar with that once. Not that one.
But
The Warhammer.
with that property, yeah.
Yeah, don't mess with
I like
don't
them all.
mess
I like the 2d6. I
don't
prefer
mess
the
with
2d6.
barbarian reckless attack.
No, fuck no. My first character was a barbarian, and I just like They
Yeah,
do so much damage.
I played
It's
a
just like
barbarian once. Most people did
like-
not get out alive.
Yeah, it's hard.
they do so much damage, but it's not a lot of versatility with them, so it kind of gets boring on the roleplay. Even though I
Yeah.
suck at roleplay, but like the other
Yeah,
like
I'll
utility
show
and
you
stuff.
some things. You guys may have met someone that might make you think differently on that.
Oh, okay, I'm open. To,
Oh,
All right.
that'd be cool.
Anyways,
So you're all
oh,
heading out.
yeah, we
Yeah,
heading
yeah,
to the
let's-
Coliseum.
Let's go try this puppy out, guys. And
Yeah, let's test this
More coin
damn
today.
thing out.
Okay.
yeah.
So, Doldir, Bellador, Owen, Irvin, you've all had a long day yesterday, and you started off the day right. You've made some purchases. You've spoken to Grandfather Zatembi, and you guys have what looks like a progression moving forward. You know at least that the Death Curse definitely is within Cholt, and that a location might be on the horizon for you, a destination that you can start looking for. But that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh.